What's going on, people? This is 1166 Podcast, and I'm your host, BLKZEN, BLKZEN. This is the first ever 360 VR podcast. If you love what we do, please like, subscribe, comment, leave 5-star reviews, everything. Without further ado, let's get to the content. What's going on, people? This is 1166 Podcast, and I'm your host, BLKZEN. With me today, I have, for the second time, you saw this man on episode, what was it, 3?
2 or 3, yeah.
I think it was 3 you was on.
3.
We have Steven Petrone.
Oh, thank you for the enunciation on that on that last dude.
Yo, what's Gucci, bro? How are you?
We're good, man. It's always good when I'm at 1164.
I'm crying.
Even though I forgot the name of the address.
66.
Oh, fuck. I did it again. I forgot it again.
Oops, I did it again.
It's all right. I forget everything. Don't take it personally.
Nah, it's all love. Yo, before we started filming, let's elaborate on this shit, though, because we were talking about, like, this fan. So basically, for those of y'all who don't know, the fan I've been discovering with 360 podcasting, because there's no framework for it, there's no resources, that these cameras overheat very fast. So fortunately, my fan, I was thinking of how I could cool it down. I've been in a situation like this before where an old laptop that I had, like I was using it for music and it ended up cooking the motherboard. And the part with the CPU fan was messed up. So for that computer, I had to have an external fan next to it. So I'd pull up the sessions with this laptop and then a canvas bag with a physical, like a fan you plug in. Like a
USB fan?
Like a plug into the port, like on the wall.
Yeah,
kind of like one of these fans. But it was like a tiny one with a little swivel on it. So yeah, this is now second time with this fucking overheating thing, but now it's not like a cooked computer, it's just technological.
All right, it gets better every time, like you said. It's the Mr. Beast mentality, one thing.
But this shit is gonna... What? Did it stop?
What happened?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's blinking red, I think.
Oh, it's still recording though. I don't know. But anyway... But we were talking about this fan kind of being the Jamie to Joe Rogan, so to speak.
The Jamie to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, like this thing could be an AI. Like I'm gonna get this Amazon Echo. If anything, I forgot what color the fan I ordered was, but based on the color of the new fan that I ordered, that's just more discreet than this one. Yeah, I could just throw on some robotic parts on it and make this come to life.
Yeah, man. That'd be the ultimate win, man.
When you suggested that, I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah. Anything you need. Open source AI is best use right now.
Yo, if Amazon gets like some kind of connection with ChatGPT, it's actually over. If Echo gets ChatGPT or something, no, it has to be ChatGPT. If it gets ChatGPT, though, it's a wrap. It's actually a wrap.
I don't want something that smart listening to me all the time. That's
cool. Scary. I'm not going to lie. That's scary.
Alexa wasn't the smartest tool in the shed, so like it wasn't that big of a deal, but...
I just want Alexa to be optimized because you'll say obvious shit and she'll just be lost.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, come on. I want a smart home, but the voice I'm talking back to sounds like they got into a near fatal accident and they're just a shell.
Traumatic brain injury.
You know what I mean? They're just answering like, I don't know what that means. Try again. Like, come on. That shit is jokes.
Yeah, well, I think new Jamie's going to be the answer to your problems.
New Jamie's going to be the answer. If there's going to be a fan, that fan is going to be a fan of style. And even once they fix the whole overheating thing, I'm just going to keep Jamie around.
Yeah, I keep envisioning one of those robots you see at the supermarkets, and they slap a piece of paper to it, and they say, "This is Henry." be kind of Henry, and he's got the googly eyes, and he just roams around. The supermarket.
It just they did that in Japan. It was crazy. I saw that this is years ago though. I saw that in like end of 2019. I remember this one time though. I was in the subway and there was a horse, and it was just chilling.
It was like an actual horse.
It was a horse. I walked in and I saw a horse.
All right.
With people next to it, and then I walked up to it and it was a robot. I realized I was like, oh, yo, this shit is an android. Damn. It's a human. Well, it's a natural, like looking and natural. Like moving, hair moving.
Like a Disneyland animatronic kind of thing?
No, this is better.
Better than in the subway?
Yeah.
Damn.
This horse was just like doing minor subtle shit like a horse. And I was like, oh, it's just like moving. It was just like vibing.
Damn.
And then I walked up to it I walked up to it and I was just like, nah, this doesn't make any sense. It threw me off. I was like, what the fuck? It's fake. Because I asked the people and they were like, I asked them, I was like, is this a real horse? They're like, no. And I was like, oh shit.
Dude.
Because I'm like, how did you get it down here? That's the only reason I said that, though.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way you just casually got this fucking horse down these narrow ass stairs.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So yeah.
So it was like a social experiment. It was
I have no
like
idea. It was just
ocean.
They were probably collecting data to see how people would react to it. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they were collecting that. But as to what they were doing, I have no fucking idea.
Probably felt like you were in the Matrix.
I thought I was just in Japan. I'm like, yo, Japan's weird like that. Something dope might just randomly be foreseen out the blue. Just, you know? So I was just like, okay, I'll accept it. Fuck it. I'm in Japan. When they're home, do's their own. You got horses in the fucking subway? All right, whatever.
It's not my culture. Who am I to judge?
Who am I to judge? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, I remember this one time I saw somebody face down, butt ass naked in Shinjuku. Or was it Shibuya? I don't remember. But he was just drunk. Just.
You think he took his own clothes off, or somebody took them off for him?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. After that happened, I thought of so many different scenarios. I was like, okay, maybe they're a salary person, like a salary man who came from work and he's fucking tired and he's like, let me get sauced, and then shit just went another way.
Yeah.
You know, what if he was drunk and then somebody robbed him? I'm like, nah, it's Tokyo. It could happen, but the crime rate's not like New York. It's very low. So I was like, eh. Then the third option was maybe he had a hangover kind of situation and just like took drugs and something went left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The bartender said, I only have 2 of those. They're pretty strong.
Oh, only have that. That's the code word.
One.
That's the code word. You go to a particular bar, you speak to the bartender, only 2 of those.
Yeah.
Only 2 of those what? And then you say a code word and then it's like,
yeah.
she spikes your drink with whatever you want. He got roofied by the bartender.
Dude, that's
Yo, the police picked him up, bro. They just like walked away with him. I was like, wow. Get this man off the streets.
One of my buddies was he was DJing at Mr. Purple, and he got roofied, and it was like someone else got roofied that night, and then I was there a week before that, and someone in our group got roofied. So we think that the bartender started just spiking people.
That's different.
And
That's different. You can't be doing that to people.
No.
What the fuck?
It's it's crazy, man. When you start seeing that shit happen like over and over again.
Bartender just out here roofing people. That's not it. I can't.
I mean, there are people who take roofies recreationally. I don't know what's up with that. But if somebody...
This is true. This is very fucking true.
If somebody's got roofies in their possession, how you gonna like be like, no, I use it for myself? Like, that's not a good look.
I just like roofing myself once in the blue. Like, how does that sound?
Yeah.
I can't judge when I was... On this last episode, I was talking about, like, what if there was a sober button? Like, a button you could press and flush alcohol out of your system. I feel like that might happen for drugs one day.
Like an instant stomach pump?
Yeah, like an instant stomach pump, yeah. You load all the toxicities on, like, a cartridge, you just boom, and then you have it, and you can just drain it or some shit.
I think everybody would always have a bottle of liquor in their hand.
Everybody be sauced all the time.
All the time.
All the time. But you could get away with it. It's like, I'm sauced, but I have work at 3, and it's like 1:30, and you're clapped. Clapped. You're like, okay, the calibration gonna take like 15 minutes. All right. 15 minutes, I got.
Yeah.
Time for work. You know?
Dude,
that's crazy. That might happen, though, actually.
You think so?
I think so. Or it might be some kind of... I think, okay, that's a potential way. I think another way we might go as a society is like, if we understand nanobots well enough, that somebody takes a particular one or puts a group of them on a setting, if you already have them, and you drink it, and then it does what it needs to do, and then you just shit it out.
Dude, it'd be like fucking instant dialysis. You got nanobots just cleansing your blood constantly.
Yeah, it's like sustainable dialysis.
Damn. I don't know. Is nanotechnology like a real thing, though? Or is it... Yeah?
Yeah. Nano just means like small.
Right, but I mean, like...
They're small. It's small computers, small robots with a cluster of them having a particular task.
Right.
Or just a few, you know what I mean? Like having like a particular task to do.
I've seen concept for nanobots that, the size of essentially like red blood cells. Mm-hmm. And, they would essentially like service...
Do red blood cell shit, but more.
Was that?
I said do red blood cell shit, but more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like latch on to your cells, and it's like, that would be an insane amount of them. Like the most immaculate detail would have to go into its manufacturing, and then you have to program something that small. Like, that sounds like science fiction, you know?
I feel that. I feel like the biggest factor though in terms of science is making the machine, well, the processors of the machines to be tiny as fuck. I think that's the only that might be one of the hardest parts. I'm pretty sure there has a bunch of other shit, but if you all can like, kind of like how when we have like a photography lights, or if you have like a mining rig, you can slave it to another thing. So we can slave this one to the other light so they go like in synchronicity. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can program a cluster of machines to work in tandem with a particular goal in mind. They're all like kind of working with the same mind, but just different hands, so to speak. Like a particular purpose. Let's say if like somebody has clogged arteries, and their job is unclog the arteries, they just loosen it up, and all do that with respect to the person's body and not like puncturing shit. And
now I'm just thinking about Osmosis Jones.
Yo, that's like, I think that's kind of something that's gonna happen, but not with the characters.
Yeah, not sentient like that.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though. Who knows, yo? There might be people who can command these machines on a microscopic scale and use like a controller and just go through it on some video game shit.
Yeah, you're droning a nanobot.
A nano drone in somebody's blood? That would be crazy.
Dude.
That would be hard.
That's when we just let the AI do it. Like, you got
it. No. Somebody might sleep. They might go to the job tired and puncture a vessel.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be in the news. It's like, oh, is this safe?
Yeah.
Would you want like an Alexa in your house? Like a sentient, let me not say sentient. Would you want like an actually smart speaker near you with like access to the information like Amazon Echo or anything, but more like with ChatGPT understanding?
I would, but at the same time, the requirements that I would need, I just can't meet them. Like, I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on and I'm going to say that, like with Alexa, I 100% believe that my conversations are being recorded and stored in some database.
Yeah. And
I don't want, I say that with a phone in my pocket, right?
No, but I feel you don't want to add and give more companies your shit.
Yeah, so if I could have one that was like totally, like I knew where it was being sourced.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if I made my own shit, right? Then I would do it, but.
I have an alternative for you then.
Yeah.
What if there was like a button on the mic to make it unable to hear you? Or like they purposely put something there so if you don't want this thing to participate with like everything around, you can push a button or put like a slider over the microphone, something like that. If there was a feature like that,
as long as it worked indefinitely.
Yeah.
Then
like an actual, like maybe if the mic is here and then it's like a perforation and that's where the actual microphone is, maybe like a little slide over it that has like a cushion or like a rubber.
Yeah.
Something like that. If they added that kind of thing on the mic or mics, would you be down?
I think so, because
I think so too.
Shit, the most trivial use would be, if I'm in the middle of cooking, I'd be like, shit, how long do I gotta cook this enchilada sauce for?
You know what I mean? Like, how long do I really have to?
Yeah, anything at not even the tip of your fingers, it's the tip of your tongue, whatever you can get at that like trivial like level of effort, I'll take it.
Facts. Because it's gonna enhance your life. It's like it's just a matter of it not abusing you in the process of enhancing your life.
Right. Or like we were talking about, like with certain biases like shape you or form you, or
like will this thing change my view in the way that media does?
Yeah. And I think that it's going to be a problem with people getting too attached to it.
Yeah.
Because, there are already people who view their computers as like their best friend or whatever.
Facts.
And if you add a human aspect to that, they're really not going to need anything else.
No social skills. They're going to just be otaku. Everybody's going to be otaku. Just
yes, dude.
Shut-ins.
Like, everybody's going to be living in like, cubicle-like apartments. Just stacked and stacked.
In a pod. Just
no door. You don't need to leave.
What are you leaving for? Yeah. You get a ladder so you can go past the next people, but that's like in a rare occasion. Everybody's inside anyway, so if your neighbor's getting out, just wait for them. Just go down your ladder.
Yeah.
That would be some shit. I wouldn't be surprised, especially when we talked about the dopamine, the drug button, the morphine button.
Yeah.
That's going to be a thing. People are going to just be like, why do I need to go out and socialize with people and get drinks with friends and shit? Why don't I just stay inside, hit the morphine button, the dopamine button, and just I'm in La La Land. I'm good. Why do I need to go outside at that point? That's gonna be the
They're gonna have the morphine button and the sober button and one in each hand, and they're just gonna.
Yeah, okay. Let me reset my brain chemistry. Boom.
Yeah.
Like if people can do that and restore the balance of the hormones in their brain without like fail, that's gonna be a different society. People are gonna just go on social media binges and then just be like, all right, I'm done. I needed to do it for work, but now I can come off of it.
Yeah,
that's like a good side,
Yeah.
To be able to get unaddicted to shit. But that requires knowing the brain, like really knowing the brain.
And then is there wear and tear too? Like it has to be, right?
There has to be some kind of drawback of doing that.
Yeah.
There has to be. Like imagine people just doing this with no repercussions. That just doesn't sound right.
Everybody's brain dead by 30, right?
That's a fact. It could probably put stress on the brain that just messes with it in the long term. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like lifting with your back instead of your legs. Just forced. Wrong muscles.
Now I'm lifting with my cerebral cortex.
Oh,
my
no.
frontal lobe.
The only way I could do that is if I was on some Professor X. Yeah. Lifting with my cerebral cortex. That's what I would want to do.
Yeah.
Would you do a surgery to get like telekinesis? If it was a 50-50 shot.
50-50?
Nah, 75.
75 positive.
It could fuck up. But if it works.
Maybe if I have like a midlife crisis. Because then I don't care either way.
Yo, this is I don't want a car. I want to be Professor X.
Yeah.
In the later part of my life.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like would other people be able to do that too? Because there would be more of an incentive if other people were doing it. Yeah,
I feel like if there's enough people who have done it and are like just living amazing lives, and it's just like, oh shit, this is like a thing.
Yeah, you're seeing it on social media.
Yeah. You're seeing somebody just boom, boom, and they're making skits out of it, and you're like, shit.
Like, I want to do that.
I mean, like, I could hold a camera with my mind, like.
Yeah.
You could do some drone like shots.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Just don't sneeze.
Yeah. Nah. Don't sneeze. If you could,
yeah.
You just dropped the Ari Alexa 35.
Yeah.
So that would be, I don't know. Like, I would probably, I would do a lot of research. Like a lot of, like, I would do so much research, talk to however many professionals I need to talk to, even if it costs money, get consultation and map out, is my brain fit for this? What are the chances of me working with this? I know they have 75-25, but what's my own particular chance stacked up against that?
I'm going to need those neuroscientists to dumb it down for me.
Yes. Don't give me the layman's. Don't give me the crazy, and your CGPs, no, CPGs, your central pattern generators are going to do this and that and da. No, I don't want to hear that.
My ChatGPT is going to do what?
It's like, Doc, hold on.
Yeah.
Use your ChatGPT or your neuro whatever the fuck and just send it to my mind. Because when you're saying it, I'm getting like 20% of it.
That's another idea that I think would be the best, like...
for communication?
For communication is...
just telepathic type of...
Like ideas or feelings instead of thoughts, right?
Yeah.
Like not words. I want to know how you feel. I want to see how you envision something.
You want to understand. 100%.
I want to understand. Because, hey man, if we just understood everybody, we wouldn't have any fighting, right? Like
life would be so much easier if everybody just understood each other. Like the human language and misunderstanding is a cause of a lot of issues.
Yeah,
a lot of things being lost in translation. So if we're able to translate that perfectly with 100% C-word context, then we good.
It's like, if you're the one getting beat down, I would never beat anybody down unless I like really had to, right? But then when you're the one doing the beating down, you're like, I don't care, you're not a person to me.
Yeah, because they don't have context. But if they can fully understand that person, they can be like, damn, hold on.
Yeah.
Some people are still gonna beat people down because there's savages in the world like that. But a lot of people, I choose that. I don't think they'll choose to. Personally.
We'll just avoid the psychopath.
I mean, that's the dark side of like advancing shit. As long as technology advances, there's always going to be people manipulating it to create some like different stuff,
And with the moral integration of that stuff with brains, it's going to be much easier to like detect you have an abnormality and it manifests in this way. You have an abnormality, manifests in this way, and you're a security risk or whatever.
Have you seen Psychopaths?
No.
It's an anime, and that's the premise of it.
Is it?
That's the premise of it. Psychopaths is like, it's in a future where you can predict that somebody will do a crime based off of their mental state.
Sure, yeah.
And like they're police, and it's like a whole thing. It's a fantastic. There's like 3 or 4 seasons. It's an anime with 3 or 4 seasons. You know it's good.
Yeah. They got the backing.
It's a really dope. I love psychological anime. It's my favorite genre. And that was one of the ones that was like up there. I've gone through so many lists of psychological anime. I've seen basically all the great.
Give me some that I might know.
Steins. Oh, I was about to say some of the top ones. I would say Steins Gate. It's about time and space. Erased is fire. Death Note is fire. Death Note is psychological.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's like one of my favorite ones. Period. The creator of that made another one called Platinum End.
Okay. It's
fire. It's like with quote unquote angels and shit and like belief of humans. It's crazy. There's so many good ones. Fuck. Future Diary was alright. It was really good. You might know Re:Zero. I don't know.
Like RE:0.
Yes. With the guy who dies and comes back.
Yeah.
That one is crazy because it's like the trauma of dying and coming back to life. You know what I mean? I love shit that's.
It was
about
like a
the
video
mind.
game setting, right? Like,
Yeah.
It gave me Sword Art.
It was on some MMO type of thing.
Yeah.
It was like a fantasy world, not really a video game world, but
sure,
like MMO type of themes.
Just some Skyrim.
Skyrim. You know what I mean? Some themes like that, just dragons and dungeons and witches and shit.
Hell yeah.
Cults. Yeah, psychological anime of the truth.
I started watching a little more anime recently. After a long hiatus.
Yeah.
You heard of Jujutsu Kaisen?
Of course. I'm waiting for the new season.
Yeah.
Is it with Sukuna? I have a poster, a Shinokuma Sukuna fusion.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know Shinokuma from Street Fighter, yeah?
Nah.
You know Shinokuma? So you remember, Ryu?
Yeah. Yeah. I know the big ones.
Do you know there's this one guy, Shinokuma's the guy who looks like a demon in like one of the clothes and his hair's up and shit. Hold on.
Kazuya?
No, Shinokuma. He's lit. He was one of my favorite characters in Street Fighter.
I probably know when you show him.
You know who he is.
I only know...
he has the beads.
I know M. Bison, and I know Chun-Li, and that's about it.
This guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shinokuma.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Literally
I have a thing of like him mixed with Sukuna.
Oh, shit.
You know what?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, like with the eye slits.
Yes.
All right.
It looks so clean, because Shinokuma and Sukuna's vibes are fire. Yeah. I got it from this guy. I think his name is Unique Art. UNIC. Unique Art. I met him in DreamCon in Texas.
Yeah.
When I was out there for DreamCon anime convention. That was my first anime convention.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
This shit was like a year and change ago.
Okay.
Like, yeah, around there. I want to bring that shit in there, that Shinokuma thing. That shit is so sexy.
That's fair. Yeah, man, but that show kind of like got me like reinterested in anime again, just because like
it's good.
It was beautiful. The way it was animated was beautiful. I'm a hoe for good animation, man.
Did you watching Demon Slayer?
I couldn't get into it.
Word?
I watched maybe 4 episodes.
Oh, you wasn't feeling it?
I think like the story didn't hook me, and I just wasn't a fan of the art style. I can see the appeal, but
I would suggest get like to episode 10. If you get to episode 10, it's a wrap. You're gonna binge it. There's so many seasons too.
What? I thought it was like 3 seasons, maybe. No.
There's three seasons in the movie, but the movie connects. Like the movie is between the 2nd season and 3rd season, or the 3rd to the 4th, if there's a 4th season. But the new season that came out was wild. Yeah. The latest season that came out. There's gonna be another one coming up soon this year. But the animator for that one won an award for like best like picture.
Yeah.
You just give us. It gets sexier.
It's Mappa, right? Or is
no?
What studio?
I don't think it's Mappa. It might be Mappa, but I don't know. Like the actual animator, like because even in these art studios, there are different people who do like lead animation and whatnot. Some of them are more famous than others, but it's this lady, and she's like the first woman to like win that kind of prestige. Yeah,
it's always the older, middle-aged, dark-haired guys who are the anime leads.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm honestly just like kind of sad with what they did with Naruto.
I'm about to say a spoiler for those. Are you up? You finished Shippuden?
Yeah, that's all I care about.
I'm about to spoil this shit for y'all. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! In Naruto, they killed Neji, and I immediately stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Because I loved Neji. He was my character. But him and Sasuke. I really like Sasuke, but he's like, you know, the one of the two leads. I'm like, all right, who else is my favorite? Yeah, like in Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta's my favorite character.
Yeah.
But on the side characters, I really fuck with Broly.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Broly just didn't give a fuck.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, the new movie with Broly was probably the best anime movie I've ever seen.
What? Which one? The one where he's a woman? Or the one after that?
No, the movie.
Yeah, because they had Broly as a woman in the movie. But it was, you talking about like they made a new Broly movie?
No, Broly was a girl in the show.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. That was in Super.
And then the one that
shit was dumb to me.
Yeah, that was just like a fan.
That's not
thing.
Broly.
That's some bullshit.
Like we know what Broly is. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Like,
what I didn't know though is all the Super Saiyans are named after vegetables.
Oh shit.
Vegeta is vegetables.
Yeah.
Kakarot's carrots. Broly's broccoli.
Oh my
and then the two new ones, kale.
Oh,
and
shit, you're right.
cauliflower or like cauliflower.
Oh my god, you're right. Fuck.
Like, right? Like I saw that online and I was like, no way.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I was a kid, I thought like Vegeta, like vegetable.
Yeah,
vegetable.
Yeah.
Vegeta.
See, you were on that shit.
But like that's fucked up. Kakarot. Damn. This feels like some high thought. You sure it wasn't like somebody posting some high shit? Like they actually said that?
It could have been, but it's too coincidental.
That's beautiful. No, you're right. Khalifa.
Yeah. I could have just let it slip with the Vegeta, Broly, and Kakarot, but...
No, but Broly is broccoli.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Are they gonna make another one?
Yeah, they're gonna do...
Toma.
Oh, they had Raditz.
Toma. Oh yeah,
Radish.
Yeah,
I mean, was he a
Radish?
Was
he was the same. He was just a weak motherfucker. He had long hair like Super Saiyan 3, but he just didn't have it.
He didn't have that dog in him.
He didn't have that dog in him. He was basic.
Yeah.
He was basic Nappa.
Yeah.
Nappa cabbage.
Is that what that is?
You know kimchi?
Yep.
A type of kimchi, like a type of cabbage is Nappa cabbage.
There you go.
Oh my god. They're all
vegetables. They're all rooted vegetables.
They're all rooted. Oh shit.
Damn.
And they're all monkeys, so they all eat vegetable. Oh lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, I forgot that they were monkeys.
They're all monkeys.
Like a long time ago.
It became so normal for them to chop off their tails after a while, no? Because in the beginning, like in Dragon Ball, it was like, nah, chill.
Yeah.
You don't do that. I mean, you do that if you want to never turn into a beast.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they kind of abandoned that whole Saiyan beast mode. They abandoned that concept because they didn't really dig into that much.
Yeah.
I wanted to know more about like the origins of that. Like, why are Saiyans like that? They're monkeys, but like, why do these monkeys go golden? Like, are they like Sonic but monkeys?
Sonic monkeys.
You know what I mean? Because remember, like Sonic, he was a hedgehog, but like he had like that gold motor. He just had powers.
I mean, honestly, did they even explain that in Sonic either?
They didn't explain it. Like, he just had powers.
I think it's mad funny how much of a resurgence Shadow has gotten.
Yo, like, Shadow was my favorite character.
Yeah,
I always end up liking the darker other character.
You're just edgy, bro.
Yeah, I like the shit. It's cool as fuck.
Sasuke,
and I like
Shadow.
red. I like black. Yeah. So it's like as I wear a red and black shirt. Like so, Shadow was like, yeah, you perfect
for sure.
Sick. Damn, you ever played Sonic Heroes?
So this is the thing, man. I played maybe 1 or 2 Sonic games as a kid.
Yeah.
Never super got into it or whatever.
Yeah.
But like. Now that like, you know, everybody's like grown up or whatever, people love that shit.
Yeah.
But everybody hates the games. Everyone's like, there were like maybe 2 of them that were good and then the rest were garbage, but everybody still loves it.
Yeah, yeah. Like, Sonic Heroes though, that shit was hard because it's like you had teams and it was like you're racing with teams. So it'll be, for example, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles on one team. And you normally have like 3 different types. You have like the main like fast type.
Yeah.
I heard emotion. Oh damn it! I had the sound pad by accident. Yeah. So you have the fast main character. You have the ability up kind of character in the back who's like has like more jump and shit like that, but they don't take as much damage. Like a utility character. Then you have like the swole character. So Sonic was the fucking fast one. Tails was like the utility support kind of character. Knuckles was the beast character.
Was this the one where you could play as the trio where it was like the crocodile?
Yes. The bee and some other shit.
It was a bee, a crocodile, and a
But yeah, that one. And then Shadow's team was Shadow, Rouge maybe.
The
bat,
pink,
I think.
Yeah.
Like was she a bat?
Yeah, she like the pink Sonic with the bat wings.
Yes, yeah, she was a bat. So it was like Rouge, Shadow, and I feel like they had like a robot with them or something. I don't remember.
No, you're absolutely
Was it a
unlocking
robot?
core memories, dude.
That game was hard. Yo.
I think I used to rent that game from the library.
Oh shit!
To play that.
I still got that on PS2. I mean, I have the original PS2. Like, where it couldn't read the blue discs and shit. Like, it's like the first gen, like the first. It was early, so I've learned how to fix it. Like, I learned how to fix this shit as a kid. So it's like I'm pretty sure if I plug it in now, potentially it'll work.
Oh, the only thing I knew how to do as a kid is blow on the cartridge. hope that worked. And then they tell you, don't do that, don't do that.
Oh, you know you're gonna do that shit because it's not working. The fuck? I'm putting the cartridge in this. The 64 is not turning on.
Yeah.
Now it turns on.
I'm trying to play Melee. Come on.
You know what I mean? I gotta do something. I'm trying to play Zelda. I need something.
Yeah. Zelda's another thing I never fully got into.
I didn't get too into it until later.
Yeah, I want to play Breath of the Wild so bad.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Me too. Like, that game looks vast.
People say it's one of the best of this generation, and
it's so open world. Like, I've had friends put me on, like, and say, "Yo, just get on it." Like, I remember I was talking to Music Soul Child, and he was like, "Get this shit. It's hard," and he gives great recommendations. He recommended me Dororo. That's one of my favorite anime. That's
the murder mystery one?
Nah, it's about this. It's basically in feudal times, and in Japan, there's this feudal lord. His people are suffering. His land is going left. People are getting sick. Misfortune is befalling, and he makes a deal with demons. He's about to have a newborn child, and he says, "Yo, do whatever. Take anything you want from me. Just make my people lit."
It sounds like the intro sample to a Wu-Tang track.
Yo, I need to make it into a track because this is crazy. Basically, the kid is born, and he has no eyes. He has no skin. He has no ears.
What?
He's like mute. He's deaf. He's blind. He's just fucked.
He's got everything wrong.
He's fucked. Each of those like 13 demons, or if it's 13 demons, each of them took something from the kid.
Oh shit.
And it's about that kid. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anymore because I don't want to ruin it.
If he doesn't have skin, then what does he look like? He's like
you watch the show. It's a full 12, 13 episode. It's only one season.
Okay.
It's 12 or 13 episodes.
Cliffhanger, or was it like supposed to end?
It ended properly.
Okay.
I could see there being another one if they want to bring it back up. But they did. They said what they needed to say. They said what they needed to say. There was a conclusion. Yes.
And it's more of like a drama, or it's like action, or it's like a.
It's. Oh my God! What is this? It's action because they get some crazy fight scenes in there.
Right. That's all I needed to hear.
It's action. It's supernatural. There definitely has a great deal to do with psyche and trauma.
Yep.
So it has some psychological shit in there. They have bars. They have Avatar level bars in that show.
Yeah.
Avatar level bar. You remember Iroh? How Iroh was spitting bars? There's certain characters in that show who have bars.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But it's a bittersweet kind of story.
That uncle in Avatar has some of the best quotes.
Uncle Iroh he's a goat. He's a beast. He's just like, he's goals. Mental state goals.
Yeah. He's all about his tea.
He's in the he's like a Buddhist fantasy. Yeah. He's just on point.
He was Buddha.
He was Buddha. He was basically the Buddha of the show of Avatar. But this year, oh my God. Remember, it's 12. The kid grows. Let me stop. All right. Yeah, you watch it. It's fine.
You sold it though. I'm gonna watch it now.
It's fantastic.
Next time I'm on, we'll talk about all the themes.
Hell yeah,
the themes and motifs.
That show was what I cosplayed as for my first and only anime con that I went to.
Yeah. So you took your skin off?
No, hell no. He has like a robe and shit. I'm not gonna. I don't want to explain it, but yeah.
I got
his life is long. He lives. Shit happens. You know, he learns to thrive.
Sure.
Yeah, he learns to thrive. That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, it was really cool. What freaking? What were you about to say?
I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't think I got anything.
You about to ask about another anime? Oh no. We were just talking about.
I'll ask you about another anime. I got you. What about Fate Stay series?
Fate, like whether there's like basically different champions of history.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I feel like that show is dope, but I think they've pumped out so many seasons and it just goes all over.
It really.
I like the concept though.
The first 2 seasons were
great. And then it deviated.
I didn't need it. It became like almost like part of the streaming wars, because Netflix like took it and they were like we need a, whatever. It was animated great, but it lost its like.
It lost the pricelessness of it.
It used to be more like philosophical. Like the first season was like very philosophical.
It was dramatic. Like it was dramatic in the best way.
Yes.
Like they hammed it up, and then after that they were like, all right, formula,
Yeah.
and it was like,
and
okay.
it became a shonen basically.
Yeah, it transformed into something else. The first 2 seasons there was just so much like you could tell they really more than tried. They executed something that just sucked you in their world and had you feel a way about each character. And when one was gone, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that they're like, you know what I mean? Like you were kind of like a ghost anyway, but
they were dropping gems.
Yeah,
like they really had
special.
good like motivations and like you basically had like Alexander the Great talking to Joan of Arc.
Yes.
Over like wine or whatever, and it's like.
And the dialogue is like they're
really
true
good.
to their characters and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And the fights were good too.
Yes.
Everything was just good. And the crazy thing about that studio, it's called UFO Table.
UFO Table.
Or Ufotable, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah. No, what company you're talking about. Yeah.
The reason that show stood out to me so much is that they were kind of like the pioneers of using visual effects, like After Effects kind of stuff in their animation.
Yeah.
So they would like animate or whatever, and then they would go and then they would add like composites of blade swipes and like explosion shit, and it just made it like feel like a Marvel movie in a way.
Yeah, that's dope.
And that's what really stood out to me on like the animation side, because like I told you, I'm a hoe for good animation. My guilty pleasure.
That's art. It's visual art,
dude.
People don't just make it fly out their ass. They have to actually put in work and make it come to life.
Imagine animating Transformers like. That shit, like those movies are not good.
The animated Transformers was good though.
Oh yeah, I'm talking like
great.
Michael Bay.
I know what you mean.
Like
you're saying the animated one was great. Yeah, the big cinema ones. Yeah, that shit must take forever and a year.
Crazy.
But they have huge teams. When you have like budget of that level, you're just expediting time. You're just accelerating time. You have all these people who are skilled working on one goal, but it's just because doing it with 1-2 people is a lot.
Yeah.
But I feel like technology right now, with machine learning, it's making it more accessible and lowering the barriers to entry for like regular people like you and me to do what big budget companies do.
The only thing that's gonna matter is the vision. Like everybody's gonna be well, I don't know if this is right, but I was gonna say almost everybody's gonna become a director. But everyone's gonna be the creator.
They'll have the power of a director. Straight up. We kind of have the power of a director now.
Yeah.
But it's going to just become more and more powerful and easier to become more and more powerful over time.
I would never be able to make an animated short, but with what we were talking about before with filming on a green screen and then using AI to render
we got to test that out, by the way. I'm going to cut you off. We go ahead.
Yes, but definitely got to fuck with it because I want to make an animated short.
Yeah.
Because I love animation. Never thought I was able to do it. But now we got the tools to do it without actually putting pencil to paper, because that's what I suck at. I can't draw for shit.
I feel you on that, because as somebody who appreciates drawing and visual art and anime, it feels great, and I'm welcoming the tools for breaking down the technical barriers to doing things. Like a lot of people are afraid of losing their job and afraid of their ideas not being executed and getting lost in the noise. But the thing is, as long as you're creating something novelty and creating something different, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be more about the idea, like actual ideas and execution of those, instead of being held back by damn, I don't have 10 years of animating experience, so this is gonna come out like ass.
I didn't put my dues in at Disney.
It's like, let people have tools. Like I'm all in favor of the tools.
Yeah.
Having skill before these tools exist gives you more context and it'll allow you to utilize it better.
Yeah.
That's a real experience that'll like fade from the earth, and the beauty of that is you'd be one of the only people who learned how to do something before all these tools were available.
Yeah.
So there's value in that, but a lot of people don't view it as that, like the actual experience, like growing up, being able to go outside and play with friends and do it more normal instead of everything being inside FaceTime, from young. So
saying I fear the man who uses a sword for 10,000 hours more than the man that uses 10,000 different swords. Like, there's like a saying that's like kind of like that. That's how I feel like.
Wait, break that saying down. That sounds hard.
I fear the man who knows how to use, or who has used a sword for 10,000 hours more than a man who knows how to use 10,000 different swords.
Facts, because that person, if they've used that shit for 10,000 hours, they're a demon with it.
Exactly.
They're just, it's like you can leave them alone.
Yeah.
You don't want smoke with them.
They will
if they
smoke
got
you in anything. Yeah.
Give them like the shittiest sword ever. That'll have to be the handicap because this is not fair.
But now, what if that one sword you use for 10,000 hours has the ability to do everything that those other 9,999 swords do? That's the technology we're dealing with now. Before, it used to be like, oh, if you're an animator, stick with animating, do that, become
one
a
of the
master
10,000 swords.
Or if you're in a video and you can't edit, you can't draw, you focus on that. But now it's like everything's becoming interconnected with creativity and the tools you use to bring it onto paper. And pretty soon there's only going to be one tool that you need to put 10,000 hours into to be able to use everything else.
Your machine.
Yeah.
It's going to become, I think, honestly, the future that I'm banking on, the future that I hope for, and the future that I think will happen is we're each just going to have our own personal, like, kind of AI, like actual AI. Because right now we're just dealing with, like, machine learning. It's kind of AI, but it's not really artificial intelligence. It's just, like, it's just a highly automated machine learning with making some inferences, but it's rocky. When we start getting our thing where we can just pull up on our wrist and it's just like blah blah blah, and it already knows you. It's optimized for you. It's localized to you. If you're in a situation, it
knows what you're gonna do before you even think about doing it.
It has offline data. Like if it's not hooked up to the internet, it still has, it has its juices to be able to help you get out of situations and shit. Like,
and I hope that happens when in our lifetime, because
productivity.
Oh yeah, I can tell my grandkids or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
I can tell them, like, back in my day, we could only change the voice between British and Australian, like on Siri, and now, like,
facts, yo,
like,
well, it'll only be a memory. Like, what the hell do you mean? You didn't have like a pal or whatever. Let's say they call it a pal. Yeah. You didn't have a pal? What do you mean? You're lying.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad before. It's like, no. Like if you drove through Manhattan, your GPS was just not working properly. It would just get wacky for no reason.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, people would just be like,
and now you got like video game waypointers telling you where to go.
Yeah.
Like
AR, the glasses, and you're like, okay. That's the beauty of it. When we can just go walk into a car. Let's say, for example, we have prescription glasses, right? I'm so used to wearing these shits. It feels so good for me to not wear them. So we have prescription glasses. Imagine us having something that has like an AR film over it, that with the microphone on the glasses, that allows us to just like get in the car or walk down the street, and you have AR instructions as to where you need to go, just showing you arrows and all that.
My grocery list on there, so I don't forget.
And you can just have it pushed to like like the left middle side and all this kind of stuff. You can just look in the glasses and point it. That's what they're doing now for VR. Like, a lot of VR glasses are allowing you to have eye tracking in the goggles. Yeah. So as you're looking, like, it's pointing to where your eyes are focused on. That's like a newer thing. That's like, I believe it's out now, or if not out, it's definitely something I've seen deep in progress. Like, it can come out this year anytime.
Because that's like the only real solution for like, I want to like
to immerse
bring
people.
This drop down menu, or I want to like raise it, or I want to like, I don't know, maybe fucking zoom in over here, like whatever the hell the utility of it's gonna be.
Yeah,
there's no controller beside your eyes.
Exactly. It'll be clumsy otherwise.
Yeah, it
has to be like, if it's not the eyes, it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
it's not gonna, because
unless you're
using
going like
the controller and shit. Nah, that takes you out the experience. It needs to be, we're just looking, because that's how we look at life. We're just boom, 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 boom. So
yeah,
we can't be fucking pointing at shit and using these controllers for Oculus anymore. It's not gonna make sense after a while.
For sure.
It's like, what if somebody doesn't want to use that? But they're also working on that as well, like having on the outside, being able to track like your digits and shit.
Yeah,
it's like a thing called computer vision that allows you to do that.
There's a game that I want to try. It's more of like a sandbox, kind of like a modern day Gmod. It's called Boneworks.
Boneworks. What's that on?
It's on. I think it's just on Steam, but it's it's like a VR game that was basically created. I think it's called Boneworks because it's kind of pushing boundaries in physics and VR, and like all that shit. So they have like a really big focus on weight, physics, digits, clipping,
Boneworks,
with shit like that. It's really just trying to make a more immersive experience. And it's the kind of stuff that, like, you know, you would see in Ready Player One. The only difference is that if you get punched, you're not wearing the plate to feel the punch, right? Like,
yeah,
that's the only thing it's missing.
it came out 2019. Wow.
Yeah.
I found a video of it. Boneworks. Stress level 0. It's an experimental physics VR adventure. Use found physics weapons, tools, and objects to fight across dangerous playscapes and mysterious architecture. Wow. VR physics action sandbox indie. This shit has great reviews. Its most recent reviews are 93%, and its all-time reviews are 92%. 239 people recently gave it 93%, but 31,146 people in its overall lifetime gave it 92.
Damn.
On average. That's great. Oh, this shit is crazy. Just going in with these zombies, fucking them up.
Yeah. Dude.
He's getting shot at. Is this like online too? Can you fight people? Or is it? Can you fight with friends?
I think it's one of those things where they made it so that you can
he jumped off a
port
ledge
it.
and then used his hand and grabbed onto something. That's crazy.
The detection for, you know, hands and feet, like climbing up shit too.
This is beautiful. Wow. I'm just looking at this. Stress level 0. These people are crazy.
Oh yeah.
This is dope as hell.
And actually, it was made by a subdivision of Corridor.
Oh really?
It was made in their studio. They had I think a Node. I think they're called Node. They used to do like game YouTube shit, but they're actual startup studio now, and they developed that.
Yo, you want to make a video to this? You know how people make like GTA videos, like how they make those GTA music videos,
like a machinima kind of thing.
Nah, like people now, like a lot of celebrities and shit and artists have been have made videos where they're just playing GTA, but they have music playing in the background and they like chop it up, but they get scenes from them, like from GTA gameplay, essentially.
All right, you'll have to show me that because I don't think I've seen that.
Like GTA music videos is like a thing, and there's like anime music videos where people just like chop up different anime. And
yeah,
yep. So it'll be fun to do that with this.
Yo, yeah.
It's just in VR too, or use certain scenes in this like in conjunction with like a shooting in life, because they're both 360.
Yeah.
So we could use this as some kind of source material.
It's almost like creating augmented reality in a 3D space. It's like,
and using both, like showing people like, because the beauty of it is that these graphics are aight, but stylistically we can make the live footage look aight in enough, like in enough of a way where they blend together. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like with the lighting and all that kind of stuff. This shit is dope.
And that's the thing, is like I think they really made it in a way that is gonna leave it very open to modders and like shit, you know, just because it's like here's the Boneworks, you guys turn it into whatever you want it to be, right?
It makes sense. It's like a blueprint.
A blueprint. It might even become like its own engine, like, you know, like its own game engine.
Boneworks engine. That's like a foundation for customizing and do it. Like back in the day with Halo, when it had Forge, the new Halo Forge is different. Like Halo 3 Forge, like the Halo 3 custom games community, that was the most robust gaming community I've ever seen in terms of like creativity, like contributed from fans. Like there was just crazy amounts of games. I clocked at least like 20,000 games in that shit, at least.
And it was crazy how like you can program weird shit. You know the game Trials? It's like the motocross game.
Why does that sound so familiar?
It was pretty popular back in like the 2010s. But they had a crazy modding community because they had some kind of Forge type thing or whatever. Yeah. But they would create it so that, you know, it was like a third person, like 2D motocross game.
Oh, shit.
But they would let people mod it to where they could turn it into like a first person shooter.
Oh, like, that's crazy.
Completely changed the game, and you're playing a motocross game. Like, it made no sense, but it was crazy what they were able to do with that stuff.
What? That's all right. So you're making your own tracks. Like, are you able to like automate like creatures coming out and stuff?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, you could create a zombie that didn't even exist in the game before, that would have no business being in the game. Like really wild stuff.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy when a game becomes the engine itself.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The new Halo 4 just in detail. Like there's coding elements. There's all sorts of like detailed things to sustainably make your own experience.
Yeah.
You can set start points in a way. You can automate the movement of certain things to happen. Like you can do a lot. You could do a lot of physics like modification. You ever play Far Cry?
I played Far Cry 4.
The custom games on that is like god customization.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I played it in 4. I don't remember anything too crazy. I think I only played like user made outpost kind of stuff, you know. Like,
yo, the fucking custom games and that you can make a hill, you can make an outpost, you can release 500 cheetahs.
Yeah.
Just because you want to. You can set an army going towards something. You can just spawn them and make them go. Yeah. You can make them chill. You can make them violent. It's crazy. You're playing God essentially in that.
Reminds me of those YouTube videos where it's like 500 cheetahs versus 10 bears. Who wins?
Yo,
you know, like,
hold on. Let's nah. 500. Let's say 500 cheetahs versus 500 bears. Who do you think is gonna win?
500 bears, easy.
500 bears is a lot of power.
It's gonna take at least 4 to 5 cheetahs to take down a bear.
Bears are different.
Bears will fuck. I bet the bears would fuck up 5 cheetahs. Like one bear would fuck up 5 cheetahs.
I think it might be able to fuck up like a fully grown male, swole, prime of life bear.
Off. The cheetah took its babies, kind of pissed.
Yeah, have you seen those debates where people say, "Oh, a bear versus a gorilla"?
Yeah.
Yo, the gorilla's gonna get fucked. The gorilla's going to get smacked up.
There's no way.
Like a gorilla, yeah, it's swole and stuff, but bears, like the power of their swipe, it's different. It can tear up a tree.
Yeah, dude.
What is it gonna do to flesh?
Fuck you up. Just ask Leonardo DiCaprio.
What did he do? Oh yeah, in Revenant. Yeah. You know, I've never seen Revenant.
You haven't?
But that's where he won his freaking award from.
Yeah.
I've seen all his other shit though. I need to watch Revenant.
It's alright. It's like
I thought he should deserve that shit from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
He bodied that role.
Did it? I mean, I think the movie should have. I think Scorsese should have won Film of the Year for that one. Did it even get nominated
for Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You know what was criminal is that I just watched Taxi Driver for the first time.
What's Taxi Driver about? I don't think I've seen it.
So imagine, have you seen the new Joker?
The one where it's like
with Joaquin Phoenix, like
where he shoots the freaking. I saw that shit in Tokyo actually.
Really?
Yeah, okay. yeah. Where he it's like a darker Joker. Like in the beginning, he gets jumped and shit like that. You talking about that one?
Yeah.
Yo, that was a great Joker movie.
Yes. So Taxi Driver was basically the inspiration for this new iteration of Joker, where it's about a lonely, like, and it's very interesting because Joker got slammed in the media for like, people were like, oh, it's gonna like bolster like incel culture and like violence, you know, like from men or whatever and all this stuff. But Taxi Driver was made 50 years ago and it has the exact same themes, same everything.
Hard.
But ever since Taxi Driver came out, it was hailed as like one of the saviors of cinema. But
now there's Joker, people feel away. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but now that Joker comes out with the same themes, whatever, you know, better cinematographer, you know, whatever, just because it's newer. But everybody has a problem with it. People want to cancel it, shut it down, whatever. But Taxi Driver still hailed as like one of the best movies of all time. And I just found out that like back in like the 70s, or the late 60s and like into the 70s, film companies were all going out of business. They were having a really hard time, so their Hail Mary was, let's give all these like new guys, these guys right out of like school, let's give them
a chance
and $1 million to make something. And some of the best movies of all time like came from that, or maybe not best of all time, but
some beasts came out of that.
Some great movies that really revitalized the industry and has given us now what has manifested in like the MCU.
Fire.
You know, like crazy stuff. But yeah, it's just crazy how 50 years can change someone's perspective on themes in a movie when they're just as prevalent in both time periods.
This is true. What do you think that now, like, how do you feel about how film has developed? Like, let me not say film. How do you feel about the development of cinematography, because I'm pretty sure you know about like the origins of all this shit, right? So it's from the beginning till now, and what is gonna come next. What is your take on that?
Yeah.
Past
So
to present, present to future.
when I talk about this, I love to bring up Tarantino's quote,
Yeah.
where he says that, he said something along the lines of digital film or digital media has or will kill film as a whole.
Yeah.
Not even film, like physical film, but like just movies in general.
Yeah.
And I love Quentin Tarantino, but I'm not a dick rider. I will tell you that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because you can do shit that you could have never done on film before. Yeah, it creates McDonald's shit like Marvel, but they had that with Star Wars. Star Wars came out with regular film,
And the Arri Alexa, for example, that's a camera that's hailed as one of like industry's fucking cameras. All the Arri Alexa models, and it has a film kind of look, even though it's digital. That's why people love it so much.
Yeah, you can just recreate whatever you want. Like,
but now you have more room to play with, and it's less expensive.
Have you ever seen a
film is
Steinbeck?
fucking expensive.
It's expensive and it's a
It's
hemorrhoid.
unsustainable, and it's not good for the environment.
Yeah, literally. It's like switching to a Chromebook from paper to save trees, right? Like same shit.
No shots to anybody who enjoy film, because film is dope, and it represented something in time that is of itself. You know,
for sure.
It presented this new idea of recording things, these images back to back to back to back. But we also gotta pass the torch.
Yeah,
we can't be afraid of passing the torch. So tell me about the Steinbeck.
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 Yep.
I've heard the name before. Steinbeck. Yeah.
It's probably like 2/3 of this couch in size, and you sit down, and it's like a factory machine. You put your film here. You cut your film. You put it over here. You line up your sockets on your film.
Shit.
And then it's like a clamp.
Woo.
And it'll like staple your film together. And then you run it under a light, and you can see like the image or whatever. And it's such a pain in the ass. And then once you cut it, it's like cutting rope. All right, well, shit, now I got,
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Oh, my God. And that's why they literally, like the term, leave it on the editing room floor, because you would literally leave the shitty shots on the floor.
That's what it comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, it's, in these days, you could get 10 times as much done with what you use using Steinbeck back in the day.
That makes sense. It's that's inefficient, but I get why people would have a hard time changing from that, because that sounds like a skill that you need to develop for the sake of that particular process. So now once that process is gone, you have people who've dedicated lots of time saying, nah, but we need that because blah, 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 because they have memory of it and they know why it was important. It's like that for music too. People say, oh, you need to record everything analog and yada, yada. And it's like, listen, you don't need $1 million studio to make a song that is fire for people. You don't need it. And we're in the time frame.
The more time you spend on analog stuff, that's time that other people are catching up on digital shit that's going to blow analog stuff out of the water. So not only are you like kind of learning something not very useful, but you're not
future-proofing yourself.
Yeah.
You need to future-proof yourself always.
For sure. And that's why we always come back to AI. That's why I'm really trying to get into AI when it comes to...
You're not trying. You're getting into it.
That's right. No T's. Only D's. Doing.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, so that's why I am getting into AI for my digital creation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, let's explore it, man, because the video AI tools are getting more and more vast. Like there's Topaz?
No.
Topaz is a suite. I believe they have stuff for DaVinci and Premiere, but it's a bunch of AI tools to like clean up the image, remove shit. Like that's how people remove the tripod from the shots and whatnot.
Yeah.
Personally, I just put the logo there because I'd rather do that than do all this extra shit to get rid of it.
It works. It's a good use for it.
So, the AI tools are getting crazy. It's just, I'm excited for the day when we actually get a proper AI and it can do these things and we can just talk to it and then we can collaborate using our AIs and shit. That's like when we get a personalized AIs, like actual AIs, the future is going to get very creative, very fast, and a lot of shit's going to be pumped out.
You can essentially have your like it's like I'm gonna have my guy talk to your guy. I'm gonna have my AI talk to your AI, and then your AI comes back with what that other. It's almost like bouncing ideas off of somebody without even bouncing ideas off of
We're
them.
using our tools that are like optimized for each of us. So it's like this thing that has brought numbers to the purest version of us, assuming we're using it right. This thing
You can't
that
assume
knows
that.
us, because it's like it's gonna learn about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just you living your life, it'll be collecting data and know how to cater to you in a sense. So
Yeah.
this thing that knows you will be able to communicate numbers to another thing that communicates numbers that knows how to communicate to you.
Yeah.
So it's like these tools are gonna be like segues for human collaboration and human communication to accelerate.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna have to happen.
We're becoming a hive mind.
Yeah, it's like humanity is like a weak hive mind, and this is like grouping us together and making us more like tight, making us more of like a firm hive mind.
Yeah. I think the first step to a hive mind is language.
Facts.
You know.
Once you can cross that barrier, then you can understand somebody better.
Yeah.
That's part of why I like learning so many different languages, because it keeps you in tune with switching modes of communication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would if I could. I mean, I know I can, but
You can.
I gotta
you can,
work
you can.
3 times as hard when it comes to language.
Why is that?
I don't know. It just doesn't click with me. I think I'm just like a slow thinker in general when it comes to a lot of stuff.
But you're fast with computers, though, no?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I mean, like I was telling you, I had like a blue screen of death the other day, and I'm like,
Yeah, no, that shit's scary.
now I gotta like spend the next hour trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. You know,
Yo,
like,
that blue screen will just blow your high. You're gonna be there like, oh my god.
yeah. I'm like, why did this happen? This is gonna happen like all the time now, type shit. Yeah. But
Is this the beginning of the end?
when I was in school, one of my French teacher said there was a student who, in French, you can ask questions in 2 different ways. You can say "qu'est-ce que c'est," or you know, I might even be wrong right now. I don't know.
But from what you remember, one is qu'est-ce que c'est.
You know, like one's "qu'est-ce que c'est," and that's like setting up the question, or you can like invert the verb and the noun, like you know, et tu or whatever. But she said that people who start speaking French usually prefer to do the qu'est-ce que c'est because it gives you time to think about what comes next. Because it's like okay, while I'm saying qu'est-ce que c'est, you know, and then whatever you gotta think about whatever you're gonna say, and then the other one is you already need to know.
Et tu? It's too quick. Et tu?
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Like,
the flow of a conversation, that's just like you're gonna be sitting like et tu. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
Tupa. Like, what do you say?
Yeah.
Tupa. I gotta get better at that. Parle.
Pa, yeah. Tupa.
That shit feels so German to me. The huh in French is funny.
I think I have the best chance at learning Dutch. Because you can as an English speaker, you can read Dutch.
Really?
It's like I was in Belgium doing an internship.
Yeah.
And in Belgium they speak French, Dutch, and English, and like a little bit of German. But really everybody speaks those 3 languages for the most part. So there's like English, French, and Dutch magazines, and I was looking at the Dutch magazine thinking it was an English magazine because it's like,
so Dutch is close.
Kate takes their kids to their you know, whatever the hell, and it's like sometimes the words are the same, it's just like different hyphens on there, like, and it's,
I might have to learn Dutch,
dude, it's almost like reading broken English. I swear to God.
I'm about to add that to my Duolingo.
Hell yeah.
Dutch, I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I've been meaning to go to New Amsterdam and whatnot.
Yes, dude. In New Amsterdam, I walked into a butchery, and the guy.
Is it Amsterdam or New Amsterdam? Are we bugging?
I
think it's just Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, we're bugging.
Yeah, we're bugging. New Amsterdam's in
bugging.
America. Sorry about that.
I'm from America. I'm not allowed to speak in other countries.
Nah, we're Americans. Everybody knows America. We live in a bubble. We live in our own.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
We don't even go to Canada. Actually, I'm going to Canada on Thursday.
I got family in Canada. I've been going there a lot. It's just since Rona, I haven't gone as much.
What cities?
Dutch.
What parts?
Toronto. I love Toronto. I have a cousin who was staying out in Ottawa, but I have a lot of family in Toronto. I got family in Brampton. They call it Browntown.
Brampton.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brampton's a vibe. It's very chill. But yeah, I like Toronto as a whole. Carabana, it's like it's the littest soca festival, like series of festivals in Canada. It's like, I believe, the end of August into September.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And
I love
what
that
kind
shit.
of festival is it? Like,
Just soca music, just bare carnival, fete, Caribbean shit. It's so lit.
damn.
I found Dutch, learning Dutch for the first time. The man, the man. Oh shit! De vrouw, the woman. De vrouw.
That one would have. That threw me off.
Wow. Nah, this shit is gonna be. Did y'all? What the fuck is that? The Jungen?
Human?
The Jungen is the boy. Een man. A man? This shit is light. Bet. Thank you. Bet.
You got that in 1 month, right?
Shit, maybe.
But the problem with Dutch is, like, when you go to Dutch countries, they'll talk to you in English perfectly because...
No, fuck that. I'm going to force them to speak to me in Dutch. I'm just going to only reply. That's how I do with Japanese friends. They keep speaking to me in English for speaking to you in Japanese.
Got you.
You know that's not your native tongue, just like how this isn't my native tongue. So we're just practicing now.
Yeah. No, that's definitely, like, the key is keeping up the practice because by the time I left... So I had a teacher. I got a crazy story about high school.
Word?
Probably for another day, but basically it had to revolved around my French teacher.
Yeah.
Who ended up like doing some things on Craigslist he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Oh no.
But minus all that, he was probably one of the best teachers I had.
Okay.
And like, you know, really helped everybody learn French. Like we only, you know, I mean it's not that big a deal, but we only spoke French in the classroom. You weren't allowed to speak English. Everything was written in French or whatever. So, you know, really did learn how to have a conversation in French. It wasn't like, you know, the qu'est-ce que c'est, like bullshit or whatever. But now that's like 8 years ago, I don't remember jack shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I could have a conversation with like someone from Quebec.
Yeah.
You know?
How good is your French?
I mean, it used to be pretty decent. But now that I don't remember any of it, now I'm wondering, was it decent? Because I should probably remember more. You know?
Je m'appelle français. Je m'appelle.
That's my name is French.
I'm fucking stupid.
No, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
So I say, je m'appelle Zen. How the fuck you say? Je parle français. Je parle français.
Oh. Tu parles français?
Je parle français. Beaucoup? No, I don't know. Beaucoup. It's not beaucoup. Non beaucoup. I feel like
sometimes beaucoup. Just sometimes.
I feel like in order of like my weakest to strongest languages, it's Korean as the 100% weakest. Like it's the weakest for me. French, Italian, Portuguese, Spanish, Japanese.
What was the second strongest one you said?
Spanish. And then Portuguese. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting better at French. I like Italian. Italian is fun.
Yeah.
It has a cool flow to it.
It does.
I'm getting much better at it though.
I think Italian is the prettier Spanish.
Italian is nice. It's mad pretty. It's very pretty. I like it.
Yeah.
Like, let me see if I can say some basic shit. That's the problem with saying languages. You're like, oh yeah, I'm learning it. It's like, okay, what the fuck am I gonna say right now?
Como se dice?
I drink water. Fucking. I drink Loa because it's aqua. I like the way words mix together is freaking dope. Basically.
Yeah.
So it would be like, io bevo l'acqua.
It sounds like calligraphy.
Yeah.
It's like verbal calligraphy.
It flows a type of way.
Yeah. I would love to hear how English sounds to a non-native English speaker. It probably sounds like German, right? Like
because we say things like shit, ha, k. We have a lot of sharp sounds in English, so we probably sound crazy. But we're also American too, so it's like we probably sound different. Like I was talking to a couple friends and we were just talking about how like in England they look at like a New York accent and shit and they'll go, oh my god, that's dope, like in London. But here we'll hear like a London accent and go, that sounds crazy. But man, are you mad, fam? What are you doing, blood? That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. I always say though, that accent does it for me in grime.
That shit is hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. Do you fuck with Stormzy?
I don't listen to a lot of grime, but like
Stormzy?
You put me on somebody.
I'll put you on a Quang Face.
Who was it?
Quang Face.
Is that
Quang Face. Quang Face is hard.
Yeah. He could say the stupidest thing and make it sound
It'll
hard.
It'll be hard. He's like he just talks that drill chat where you're like, okay, I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you, Quang Face.
Oh, speaking of that, have you seen that guy, Lil Mabu or Mabu?
Who the fuck is that? Lil Mabu?
He's like a
Mabu?
So supposedly, yeah, Mr. Maguku.
Mr. Mabu sounds like some character from Dragon Ball Z, like
Yeah.
like Majin Buu.
Yeah,
Little
exactly.
Mabu.
Little Mabu.
Little Majin Buu. Is that where it came from? Oh.
Well, there's that other guy. You know that other rapper,
Lil
Kid Buu.
Kid Buu, yeah.
Fucking. Yeah.
How was he? I don't hear anything
Nah,
about Kid Buu.
he had his little stint that got him nowhere.
Oh, damn.
Bit.
A lot of these rappers, it's just like they go through the same cycle. But to me, that's not like just going through the same cycles of the music industry. To me, is not being an artist. An artist is somebody who's affecting people. Like with their music, you have to affect people with your art, not outside of just music. Yeah, it can't be about trends. It has to be you talking about the human condition in a way that that's coming from you and resonates with other people. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be.
Lil Pump and
Lil Pump,
Smoke Perp have been promoting their new track.
Yeah.
And every time that I see it, because they promote it in the TikTok way, they make a stupid skit or a stupid sketch.
Yeah.
They come out with it. Horrible song. I hear the chorus of the song or the opening verse like 100 times. It doesn't get any better every time.
Yeah.
The skit's terrible. It's like, what are you doing?
They're entertainers.
Like, they're entertainers, but like I don't think, and I think that this is like a big disconnect when it comes to any kind of artist trying to use social media for promotion.
Yeah.
It's not about, it is a little bit, but really it's not about quantity. And sometimes it's not even about quality, because you could make the best skit. Like, all right, so say you're trying to be like a rapper, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to be a rapper, and you start putting out stuff on TikTok. It could be very well produced skits, right? Yeah. That almost look like mini like short films or whatever, right? It doesn't matter because, and this is only in some like genres of music, but immediately you're gonna get labeled as corny, or like immediately people aren't gonna care about the music because that's not the focus of what you're making.
Exactly.
And another example, do you know Dax?
Yeah.
Dude, like, you know, we could talk about all the reasons he's corny, right? But the one that pisses me off the most is that every time I go on Instagram and I get a post from like Hood's Finest or like a rap, like all those rap pages, it's always like Dax self-promoting his shit. And I go in the comments and every time it's the same shit. It's like Dax's rap TV Instagram like paycheck, or like this is how, like, you know, like none of it's good comments about Dax or the music or whatever. It's not about that. Yeah. And then you go on Dax's TikTok and he's putting out these stupid ass skits, and it's like, that's not helping your case, buddy. Yeah. You know, like I think there's a disconnect because people are like, I gotta be on TikTok, I gotta be on Instagram doing it. Okay, but do it the right way. Yeah. I feel like if you're not gonna do it the right way, just don't do it. Yeah. Like, for me, I've taken like a little break from it because now in creating this 360 content, I've been making video clips where it's just me and the Oculus. I'm just screen recording it. Yeah. I have like 7 episodes of it. I went through for like 30 minutes and went through up to episode 7. Oh my God. I'm just going to do that every few episodes. Just look through it and just chop it up because I want to just start rolling those out to show a different perspective in that 1080 by 1920 format that people are used to with like social media. Do 360 on that stuff, like on TikTok? So on TikTok, it's compressed, right? So it's limited to my head motion. So it's like if I'm in VR in that headset moving left to right, like boom, boom. Yeah. That's what's being recorded. Okay. Me doing that. So it's like as the talk is going, I'm just paying attention and moving as the conversation's flowing. But you couldn't like upload a clip of like a VR clip, like have it be enabled for VR. Like if we clip this, a part of this interview and put it on TikTok, we can't like. Yeah, we could just reframe it, honestly. Reframe it, right? But I'm talking about more like the where it's actually VR. No, they haven't enabled VR shit. Well, when they do that, you're ready. When they do that, it's a wrap. Yeah, you're already ready. It's a wrap. I'm gonna just be able to just chop up bare clips and have an endless stream of content. That's why, like, right now I'm focused on just making better shit. It's like because once it's time to start pumping these shits out on social media, there's no stopping. Yeah, there can't be any stopping. You know what would be sick is setting anchor points for text or for the subtitles. So even if you're scrolling on the video, my subtitles only stay under me, and your subtitles only stay under you. I mean, that can actually be done in 3D, because once we have the subtitles, you're putting it in three-dimensional space. Yeah. Like I've like automate, like if you see on the old intros, like I'll put like I'll wheel down like a thing that says subscribe here, blah blah blah, and it stays under me. Yeah. So we can. I can literally have, maybe it would be really dope to have, I don't know, hypothetically speaking, our YouTube handles, because you know YouTube uses the @ symbol now, right? Like the @ symbol, and then have it there, and just like
rotate it.
Yeah. We can become Sims. Just put our name above our head.
You know what I mean? Like
You know?
that shit could actually be something kind of like that, and just have it there, just moving a little bit.
Yeah.
I need to get some cool shit for like Premiere if DaVinci has it. For just automating motion, because that's a lot of keyframing. That's basically what that is. Just a shit ton of keyframing.
I just found, I might not be what you're looking for exactly, but
Yeah.
I just found a great After Effects preset pack
Word?
called Shake Sauce or something like that.
I might need that.
It's basically
That's fire.
gives you a bunch of shake presets, and it's like there are
That's clutch.
transitions as well as just like basic shaking. You can fuck with the settings, so it's like gentle or hard or like whatever you want.
That might be what I need, actually.
Yeah.
That might actually be what I need, because Premiere, it's great for like graphic shit. So it's like if I'm doing graphics, I can just like have that shit shaking and then just have that exported by itself and then just drag it into the video as its own video file.
Yeah.
You know, as an MP4.
Exactly. And that's the other thing too, is I gotta find a better way to streamline that kind of stuff when it comes to Premiere and After Effects. Is like
It's not friendly.
I feel like it could be
And
so much
After
better.
Effects is just, it's strong, but it just moves weird.
Yeah. It's
DaVinci kind of bridges the two together with like the what is it, Fusion or the tab? Because DaVinci has different tabs. Is it the Fusion tab where you have like nodes and stuff? Because you know there's nodes and all
yeah,
that.
that's the only thing I learned when I
think
was
it's in
fucking with
Fusion.
DaVinci. I don't know enough of it. The last time I used DaVinci was probably 2 years ago.
Word?
I used it for color correction mainly.
I used the DaVinci Resolve 18, and it's pretty dope. But that's when I found out the shit that it doesn't like bring in the metadata for the VR thing. So I gotta like export the video from DaVinci and then enable the VR metadata, which takes time because these episodes aren't short. So that's the one thing that's keeping me back from it a bit. But what I need to do is I do need to get used to editing with it. I'll probably end up doing the social media stuff in it where it's already like a reframed shot. Like I'll just do that in DaVinci because that doesn't need the VR metadata.
Yeah.
You know, so if I'm making social media content with DaVinci, that'll force me to use it more.
Yeah.
Wow, because for Premiere, I'm not even doing much in Premiere. I'm just like fucking do my little intro and I'm putting markers. It's basic shit, you know?
Yeah, well, when it comes to like new software and shit, like you need stuff to like utilize with it, right?
Facts.
Like a painter needs a canvas,
Mm-hmm.
or rather, they need something to paint on the canvas, you know. And I think, and you know, that's kind of like why I got into filming, is because I needed to learn how to edit shit, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what am I gonna edit? I guess I'll start
Gotta
filming.
shoot it.
Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely like a bridge there, but I think DaVinci is the future.
DaVinci has some fucking tools.
Yeah, I think they are doing the best when it comes to like evolving or like revolutionizing. Like Adobe doesn't care. Adobe won't even fucking.
They're stingy as fuck.
they won't even make sure that the drivers within NVIDIA work with the newest version of Adobe. You know.
They move like big business. DaVinci moves like they're hungry.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. I had faith in Avid for a while, but it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
I got my own qualms about Avid because of Pro Tools and people back in the day telling me, "Oh, use Fruity Loops, use FL Studio. That's not a real DAW for music." And it's like, okay, but now it actually everything works. Like how we're talking about the future of tech and whatnot in music, the technology's developed crazy fast in the past like 15 years, 10 years. It's just
I feel like Pro Tools is, you know, and again, you could use whatever you want for it, doesn't matter. But I think the primary use for Pro Tools would be for recording and then for film.
Yeah, because you can like track it out, but FL can also do that. I think the other DAWs allow you to like track it out and work with like the time code and whatnot.
Like people say like, oh, like I produce in Pro Tools, and I'm like, why would you do that when you could just use like Ableton's the same thing as Pro Tools but better when it comes to production, you know?
When I think Pro Tools, I do not think I'm making beats in this. It's just not. It's not about that.
It makes no sense. And then why would you export everything into Pro Tools to mix and master when you could just do it in whatever the hell you did it in the first place?
But people, I feel like, are trained to think. People are trained to think that those traditional means are what works. Kind of like how we were talking about in the film world. People saying like you saying Tarantino was saying that digital's killing film.
Yeah.
digital is killing analog music too, because when you're recording in these big ass studios and using Pro Tools and all that kind of stuff, that's the traditional way. That's what the old heads know. So of course the old heads are gonna push forward. Oh, nah, the new shit's not gonna work. When in reality, the new shit is the hope for a more optimal process. The new shit is always the hope for a more optimal outcome and a more optimal experience. But it's like, if you're hell bent on your traditional means, you're gonna demonize everything new that comes your way. But for me personally, I look for the new tools, like, cause it's like, yo, I need to get ideas out. I'm not here to be like somebody who's like a lover boy of the technicality of it. Right. It's like, we work with what we work with to make it as fast as possible to get, you know, the result that we need. So
these people are stuck in their way because they think it's industry standard, but they don't realize that
industries change.
Yeah, the standard can change. You know, gold's not always going to be worth what it's worth. You know, it's always going to change.
Yeah, a lot of people don't face that reality, and proving your own value in the world, that's about more about your ideas and more about social currency and about capturing people's attention, is that in you future-proofing yourself, you're allowing for yourself to stay up to date and join these new industries and stay within your own industry once it evolves. Because if you just stay stuck in that, you'll just be part of the past of that industry. Eventually, you're going to become outdated if you're not actively making sure you're up to date and keeping your hand on the pulse of what's happening in the field that you're choosing.
Exactly, and it's that's why it's daunting to get into new things. Like, you know, like I told you, like I've, you know, been getting into like music production. I wouldn't even say production, it's like beat making. Yeah. You know, and it's like, I'm like, damn, I'm watching people do shit, you know, and they've been doing it since they were like 10 years old, right? Yeah. And it's like, man, I got 10 years to catch up. It's daunting, right? And it's like, and then I think like, oh, well, you know, if somebody came to me and they were like, I want to get into film, I wouldn't say, oh, you know, you need to have been doing it for 10 years already. Don't bother, you know?
The goal is to make you do it in much less time.
Right.
Because that's what you're supposed to do with knowledge. We're supposed to learn from the experiences of others to have a more optimal experience. Yeah. So that's the part of teaching people. Like, for music shit, like if you're using FL, I can help you. If you're using other DAWs, I can help you. But if you're using FL, I can help you because I've trained people specifically in FL. I've trained people in other DAWs and stuff, but the maximum result is definitely in using FL.
Yeah, like, I know you swear by that shit.
I do, because every person who I've helped with FL sees the power of that shit. Yeah. And, you know, like, I'm not gonna be cocky about the DAW that I use, but I've seen it through since like FL Studio 8. Now it's on 21. Yeah. It's on 21. It's different. Even 8 was great. Like when I was in the studio growing up with like, when I was like early, like late teens, early 20s, the old heads in the studio who had these plaques and whatnot, they've touched FL when it was like FL4, FL3, and it was really just some whatever shit. They haven't even seen 8, let alone FL10, let alone FL20 or 21. It's
but
just
they
like,
still look at it in the same light.
They're not giving certain things a shot because they've already painted their view of something, not realizing that time has passed and tech is moving. Yeah. Everything is getting better. Even a lot of third-party shit, like a lot of third-party suites and plugins are putting in work.
I mean, I wouldn't call it third-party, but it's still on the come-up, is Serato Studio.
Serato's fire.
Did you see the new STEM software that they have?
Nah.
I think it's for Serato DJ instead of
Is it
Serato
them breaking
Studio.
down, using AI to break down the different parts of the song?
Yeah, they use AI to...
It's becoming a thing.
Fucking, you know, and it's like...
There's mad websites that do it. I did that for a set for Aya, like, for one of her songs. Like, that shit? Yeah. Yo, I love how normal it is getting to be using these, what we used to know as robust and advanced machine learning models.
With one click, I can take the drums out of a sample and use just the synth that I like. You know how fucking easy? Like,
that shit is lit.
Man, yeah. But of course, you know, they want you to pay monthly for it.
And I mean, if it's clean, granted though, there are a lot of free ones, so it's like this shit is so new. People, I don't think, know fully how to price it. Right. So it's like, as it becomes more and more normal, they'll become a more normalized structure. Yes, I think some of the people who are offering it for free may potentially start offering money for it, but I think it's more likely that the people who are trying to charge for it are gonna have to either end up lowering their price or just settling for gaining data and not gaining any money from the people. Yeah.
Or they better have something really good that sets it apart.
Yeah, they might just say, "Oh, just sign up." Now they got your email. You know what I mean? That's all they may want. And then if you want to upgrade, they'll probably give you like some kind of limit as to how many songs you can do. You know what I mean? That kind of subscription model.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised, like if they, whoever does that.
I'm definitely more of a one and done kind of guy.
Me too. I want that shit to be easy, quick, open source. Just give me the tools I need to keep it pushing.
That kind of shit gives you problems like when you're offline. Like if I'm like on a train or something, I might not be able to use something because it's telling me I gotta connect to internet to make sure that I have that license.
Yeah, no, that's trash. You need it to be like offline.
Yeah.
And have an app or whatever downloaded in your computer, like the program.
Well, I was using Red Giant for the last music video.
Red Giant swole.
I love it. I got Universe for the month, so I could use the VHS and the chromatic aberration.
You said you used Universe?
I got Universe.
There's a lot of shit in Universe.
So much stuff. Probably didn't use as much as I should have been fucking around with.
And it worked fine?
It worked fine.
Fine.
Everything was great. But I was on the train trying to, do this shit, and I couldn't work with my video because the effects didn't work, so I had to be connected to the internet so that it, had to read the license. And it's like, I get it,
It's annoying.
It's annoying as shit. I get it, but you got to fix something because, people in this industry work on the go all the fucking time. You're
going to be in a situation, you're going to be on set. It can't be like, oh, because like the whole production slowed down because I don't have Wi-Fi. That's dumb.
That is dumb.
Yeah, you can keep talking. I'm just lighting this up.
Gotcha. Juice it up. Yeah, that's another thing. Is like, I'll be going on like a 6-7 hour bus ride, and I'll tell myself I'm gonna get so much work done on this bus, and then I don't do shit.
Oh no!
Because like I'm stuck next to a woman who's holding her baby, and the baby's got her feet in my lap, and then I'm like, hey, you wanna move your fucking firstborn off of my lap or something?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's why you need those headphones.
Yeah.
Those noise canceling headphones. Those Sonys. I want a sponsorship from Sony. I love Sony products, but those headphones get it done. I promise you.
We were at Soho House, and you had just made that beat, and you're like, "Listen to this," and it's like I put them on. I'm transported into
into a different place.
A different room altogether. I can't hear anything else going on.
Those things help, and it's like it's not so strong that you can't hear anything, but it's strong enough where you can just differentiate it. You're like, all right. I hear what I'm hearing. If I want to choose to hear the loud shit outside, I can. But you can just focus on hearing what you're hearing.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of headphones that I don't know. I forget what the name of them is, but they're specifically built so that you can hear like outside of the.
Yeah, nah, I don't want that.
They're not
talking about the open backs.
Yeah,
those are good for shit like music when you're. Those are good for situations where you're not going to be in a noisy environment. Right. That's what that's good for. Like, but if you're gonna be in noisy environments, hell no. Open backs are gonna piss you off because it's like you're hearing clear shit, but you're hearing everything else clear too.
Yeah, I mean, even the Audio Technicas that I have.
Yeah.
I actually got them for free because back in Boston, a package was delivered to us.
Oh shit.
Let us sit there for 3 months. Didn't even know like where the address. We couldn't find the address.
It was sent to your shit by accident, maybe.
Let's see what's in the box. Turned out to be those Audio Technicas. I've had them since. Been using them.
They've been hitting,
and they're good, and everybody who's exactly why am I gonna complain,
Yeah.
But everybody who sees them like, oh, either I've had a pair or I have a pair. Those are like some of the best headphones, blah blah blah. And I just
the AT
ATX
some shit. Yeah.
Some shit.
I've had a couple of pairs of those. Those are comfy too.
They're nice. Comfy, they're good. But if anything's going on in the outside world, then it's all I can hear.
Yeah.
And it's a little like for New York City traveling, that's
not it. That's what like when you're chilling in the crib or like chilling in an Uber, I don't know, somewhere kind of
but
mellowish.
That's why I spent $500 on speakers, just so I didn't have to use headphones in my room,
Yeah.
Like
speakers are clutch. I'm not gonna lie. Once you have a good pair of speakers, it's hard to go back.
Yeah.
It's hard to go back because you're used to hearing a certain level of sound quality and detail.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't go back.
No. And yeah, I mean, personally, I just got a cat not too long ago.
Oh.
And
what kind of cat?
He's a little mutt. He's just like
a corner store cat. A tabby cat.
He's white and black. a little bit of brown.
That's cute. How old is he?
Like 8 months.
Oh, it's a baby.
Yeah,
you got a baby.
Yeah, he
likes cute.
He likes to play a lot. But whenever I'm like got headphones in or whatever, I just yank the cord out, so I can't do that. I gotta just use the speakers.
You gotta hit him. Like, say, come here, boom. Don't do that.
Yeah,
you gotta flick him to stop that.
Listen,
shit.
Son.
Listen, son. You ain't finna plug out my headphones.
Yeah, fucking 4 phone chargers in 1 week.
What?
Destroyed.
Oh hell no.
I couldn't. I wake up and
the shit's in shreds.
Literally, like, he's doing it next to my face while I sleep, and I'm like, you fucking out of your mind. Like,
he doesn't know that he's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, no. And you can't teach cats like that.
You gotta spray him with water.
Yeah, do something.
You gotta just be like, nah, like something uncomfortable, but not like violent to the cat.
Yeah.
Just spray him with a little water.
Yeah, a little reminder.
She's like, oh fuck.
There was one morning where he knocked my bong off my desk while I was sleeping.
It broke?
Oh yeah, big time. Still haven't replaced it.
That's stressful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you went through that.
It's alright. I got over it. It was good.
That shit was probably gonna give you emotional damage.
Oh, here it comes. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
You gotta get a mixer with pads on them. You get like 16
boom, 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 and just get mad sound fonts.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I have a Stream Deck.
Yeah?
I have a Stream Deck, so I need to bring it and like set it up and shit and hook it up. If I can hook it up to this, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Because that Stream Deck is sick as hell. It has like 3, 6, 9, 12, maybe like 12, 15 buttons.
Damn.
You just wire it to whatever.
You get whatever you want. Yeah. And it's probably got like different like A, B, C, and D, right? So you can do like 16.
It's like a physical device, and all the buttons I can see, like I can put symbols on them, I can put words to it and shit. Yeah. I can just press the button.
But I'm saying, like, it probably has like different patterns. So it's like you load those 16 sounds, and then it has like a B where you can put more sounds on it, and you can like switch between. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it has like pages, I guess, so to speak. But it just works for functioning. I can automate tweets. I can put a particular tweet like, oh, I'm about to stream. I actually have a button like this on Twitter. I'm about to go on live stream. Here's the link.
Oh, so it's not just audio.
It's not just audio.
Oh, okay.
You can set it to whatever. I can make it mute my microphone. I can make it shut my computer down.
Oh shit.
You could like program it to whatever.
Got you.
It's pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like shortcut machine.
Mm-hmm. You can make your Twitch start. You can make the toggle the shit opening and then use another one to start the stream.
Do you stream a lot or like?
I stream sometimes. I do a lot of gaming shit, but like okay, on YouTube I stream music stuff. But on Twitch I stream gaming stuff. On Twitch though, I want to stream my productivity sessions. Remember earlier I was saying that I have this regiment that I'm doing right now? That regiment, I mentioned it on the last episode, I think. But basically in the beginning, like when I wake up, so when humans wake up and when we go to bed, those are the two times where our neuroplasticity is kind of like amplified. Right before you go to bed, because you're about to enter sleep, you're going to start consolidating memories. But when you wake up, you're very susceptible. So when you wake up, that's why they say you're not supposed to go on social media, because that's the first thing you're soaking in for you being awake and coming out of that daze of sleep. So that can leave an impression on you like no other part of the day. So in those 2 parts of the day, when I wake up, when I go to bed, I study a series of languages, stretch, make music, exercise, stretch again, do either Python studies or machine learning studies overall, then some Unreal Engine, stretch again, and then make content. Some form of content in some way, you know? So right now I'm just stacking up on skills and shit.
I need whatever you're having, because that's the motivation that I'm lacking right now.
Yo, this shit is not easy. It takes so much time. Like overall, it takes about 8 to 10 hours of my day.
And discipline. I think that's the hardest part, because
I mean, but I'm more about the time. Like I'm disciplined to do it, but it's just like now not losing, but now putting aside 8 to 10 hours. It's like if we look at it kind of like overpaying for something, it's like shit. I didn't know it was this expensive, kind of, you know. Sure. But I'm adjusting for this quote unquote expense in my life of time.
Right.
You know?
Is that why you hit me up at 8 a.m. and you said, I'm going to bed? Can we do later in the day? Yeah.
Because that's exactly why I hit you up at 8. Because I was up and I finished my routine. And I was like, fuck, okay, I can actually sleep now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm adjusting to it. It's been like a little over a week now since I've been doing it. Or has it been? It's been about a little over a week maybe. Yeah, because I started last weekend.
What happened?
No, I was just making sure this shit was fine. Yeah, so it's been a process to understand how to do this shit. I'm not gonna lie. First couple of days, I'm like, this shit is basically impossible. And now it's like, it's becoming more chill. Sometimes I'm missing the maximum amount of time that I want to spend on each because I have kind of times allotted. I spend about, on average, 10-ish minutes per language. Waking up and then going to bed. Music is like 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Waking, going to bed, it's about an hour. Stretching in between is like 15 minutes, but you know, it stacks up to be stretching so many times in a day.
Yeah.
Waking up, that's like 30 minutes, but if I go to the gym physically, it's like an hour and a half. Overall, commute and all that kind of shit. Nighttime, it's only 30 minutes because I'm not going to the gym before bed with all this extra shit. No way.
What's your home gym routine?
My home, it depends on what I do. So I do push and pull exercises. I focus legs, alternate, you know, with like upper body and shit and back and whatnot. But I use a lot of calisthenics. I'm going to get some weights in here, like minor weights, like shit like the door, all that kind of stuff. But calisthenics, you don't really need much. It's beautiful. Like you work with your body weight and you get what you need.
That's all you need, yeah.
That gym shit, it started off as a social club. When I was like studying for the NASM exam, for the NASM PT exam, I learned about the history of gyms. And at first, they were just social clubs.
Yeah,
it was just like, it's a vibe. It's not really, oh, this is going to get you optimal physique. It's like, nah, come work out and socialize and shit. That was what it was started as. You don't really need them.
I don't know if you've seen the ads, but there's a new gym, I think, in Lower East Side.
What's it called?
I don't remember the name of it, but the gimmick is that it's basically like a nightclub, but it's a gym. So it's like fucking disco light setting with your treadmills and this shit, whatever.
Oh Lord, that sounds like a lawsuit.
And they have a fucking I got worse. They have a liquor license, so they got a bar in the back.
Oh my goodness.
And like their whole advertising campaign is like a sexy woman like narrating like really shitty iPhone footage of this place, and like there's a bar in the back, everybody's taking shots and flirting, and I'm like, yeah, that guy just ripped 10 shots and now he's gonna go think that he can deadlift, like he's
gonna go deadlift 350 and put that shit on his chest, like
for real, dude. And his spotter's gonna pass out before the guy weightlifting does.
His spotter's gonna be throwing up. His spotter's gonna be, you good, bro? You're not breathing. Like, like, that sounds
the
like
bar's been on his chest for like 30 minutes already. Like.
Bars and gyms should not be near each other.
Yeah.
Granted, we're in America. People do what they want. I get it, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it's such a weird concept.
Regular. Imagine people going there taking pre-workout like before they get in there, and then they want to drink. Yeah. There's gonna be somebody who does that and makes their heart go crazy.
I was gonna say you're gonna get a heart attack from mixing creatine and liquor. Like,
oh my god,
no.
Creatine and liquor. Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna fucked up. But who knows? Maybe they do alcoholic protein shakes or something.
I don't want that. That sounds like a trip to the bathroom. An alcoholic protein drink? That sounds like you're going to get the runs.
Yeah, you're
man, we're not talking about workouts. You're going to get a different runs.
You're going to be drinking Kahlua. Kahlua in the gym. That milk's going to curdle while you're curling.
This is a different mud water.
Yeah.
Different mud water. Yo, this shit is crazy. Oh, I'm about to grab this shit.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
And this man was taking a piss, and then as we were just talking about Lil Pump, his phone decided to take it upon him to bring him what he's talking about, Lil Pump.
Because they're listening, you know, and they just wanted to reinforce the idea that
the robot's gonna be too good. It's gonna be inappropriate too. I know it's gonna line people up. It's gonna be sometimes like people are gonna be who watch like crazy porn and shit and have their thing hook it up. It's gonna be like, reminder, live viewing of Pirates of the Booty coming.
Yeah.
To it, you know, and then it's gonna be like, shut up.
Yeah.
What was that? You got a reminder for what?
Dude, that's like the memes of people going into the bathroom during Thanksgiving, not thinking their phone's connected to the Bluetooth speaker or like the TV, and then they play whatever fucked up shit they're watching, and then, you know, it's like, how do you go down and eat with your family after that?
After that, it's like, what do I say?
Yeah.
There's nothing that's gonna redeem. I'm screwed. At that point, you just gotta take.
You just accept it. You say, "I'm sorry. I can't control what I like."
Yo, you gotta double down. I'm sorry. I have a problem.
Sorry, not sorry. What are you gonna do about it? Pass the gravy.
Then look at your hands like, I don't know. We'll just put it on your plate for you.
I seen what you like to do with turkeys. I ain't passing you this turkey.
Oh shit. Yo, would you want to like have like an AI, I don't know, a robot kind of doing all that? Like if you're like, yo, put the food on my plate and it'll just roll over, put
Hell
the food,
yeah.
like you go heat it up and shit.
Hell yeah.
That would be sick.
I would love to get a robot to cook my dinner for me.
Yo, you know what I foresee? I want to be a part of it and creating it in the world, but I'm gonna say it now. It's freaking having this robot, right? This robot that serves as kind of like a central piece, right? This particular piece can hook up to its like robot body at home. It can hook up to like your wrist, like for like as like a watch or some shit. But that central piece is essentially the brain of your personal AI. Your PAI, personal AI. You know what I mean? And
you better coin that term now.
Your PAI, your personal AI. I need to coin that shit. PAI. But yeah, imagine that. Like you can go with it. It goes on your wrist, on your home. It goes into the robot body. And you know, because sometimes you can't bring this whole physical thing, but it can also just come with you if you want. Once it's hooked up to its like body piece.
Yeah, it's the mechanic.
It just smells amazing.
What was it again? Rosemary
and peppermint oil.
I smell the peppermint. Yeah, that's good.
But as you were saying, sorry.
But no, it's like a mechanical skeleton key. Like it'll be the key master to, you know, every technological gate you have.
Yeah.
And fuck, if one of them wants to make my dinner or pass the food to my plate,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll teach you how I like my food cooked, and I'll just, you know, actually, you know, when you like go hard with cooking, and you're not just like putting something together because you're hungry. Yeah. I'd go hard, and then show it. Make my food like this. Yes. Make this dish like this. Make that dish like that. Make this dish like this.
Or I'll just upload a bunch of Gordon
Ramsay
videos.
Oh my god!
So I start getting some Michelin star quality pasta.
Automation is gonna change how we interface with each other. Yeah. Like exclusivity is going to be truly exclusive. You can't just like make shit. It has to be very specific to you. That's the only way.
Otherwise, it's gonna be too.
It's gonna be automated. Yeah, it's gonna be automated. If you're a lit ass, it goes into that thing with that sword thing. I really like that. If you don't mind, could you say it again?
Yeah. I fear the man who has used one sword for 10,000 hours versus the man who used 10,000 swords for 1 hour.
Oh my god, that's a testament to that. Because somebody who's learned in those 10,000 hours how to use that one sword, they're going to be using it in so many different ways. Like that, to me, that one sword is learning.
Yeah.
That's what that one sword is. Because if you can learn how to do anything, opposed to learn how to do one thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And if that one thing you're learning how to do is
master your brain,
coincides with everything else.
To me, that's what that one skill is. And that's also why I'm learning so much shit in a day. It's forcing my brain to switch modes and do these different things and be plastic, because knowing, like, not knowing, but optimizing how we learn is the key to everything else. Because it's about us. No change can happen unless it's internal. You know, at first. Once it's internal, then we can manipulate and bend the external world to fit what we internally kind of set. So it's like, this would be fire as a light, but it's just a timer. I kind of like it like this, but
wait, that's on a timer, that light?
Yeah, because it's a flash photography light, so it's
okay. I forget what you're saying. What was the last thing you just said?
We need to first adjust our internal to be able to shape and mold and manipulate the external world to our will. We have to change ourselves first to bring change onto the world and what's around us.
And that's why mental stimulation is so important. I think that's why reading books is really important. I fell off reading books so long ago. I wish I didn't, because it's one very easy and entertaining thing that you can do to really just like keep you sharp.
Yes, reading does. I need to read more books. I read so much shit on my phones. I have like this wider one, but my homie Music Steve, Steve, he got the Rick Rubin book, and I want to check it out because I find that in Rick Rubin's interviews, like the things that he's saying are things that I already believe in. Yeah, and it's like a kind of thing where I'm like, oh my god, he gets it.
And he's a very interesting guy because he will be the first person to tell you, I'm not musically talented.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. But that has to be like ridiculously understated. Like he has to be undermining himself and being stupid humble, because this is the guy that the Beastie Boys would come to like his dorm to be like, we need you to help us record. Fucking gave Jay-Z some of his biggest hits. He's recorded with just about everybody.
But I know what he means though. Like for him, he's saying, because I felt obviously he's like ridiculously decorated and he's played so many pivotal parts in music. But I think to speak on that mentality, I relate to that in the sense of doing enough music to understand that there's layers to this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, to be lit at everything, it's just not feasible. But being lit at the important macro abilities is what is important. So you know what I mean? Like for example, I can work. Me and you could make a song today from beginning to end, mix, mastered everything, and make it sound good. We could do that in a few hours. And the thing is, I haven't been mixing and mastering for 20 years. A specialist has, but that's what they do in that aspect. So for me to say, oh, I'm the best mixing and mastering engineer, it's like, nah, there's motherfuckers who've been doing this for like 20, 30 years. Yeah. That's what he's trying to say. There's people who've been doing it longer than him in certain aspects, but the combination of him is what it is. So it's like, I mean, I'm not really musically inclined. Like, I just know what I can do. I know what I can offer to the song. It's just more of the executive decision making and having some abilities to physically make it manifested.
For sure.
Approach.
And
damn, this shit smells good.
Oh, what the fuck, dude. This is why I gotta read books. I can't even remember shit.
I'm reading Outliers. It's a good book.
Outliers?
Yeah, it's a story about using like all sorts of statistics and different observations of winning formulas, winning teams, winning situations throughout history, and what the common trends are and the correlations are between them. It's kind of like it feeds the coding side of my brain, but it's not coding, and it's statistics. It's a lot of statistics, so it feeds that math sciencey part. But also while reading it, it's a book about like motivation and saying like what these outliers are, what are the common trends between them, among them I should say, because there are many different outliers, and just mapping out where you fit in that, because anybody can be an outlier based off of how, like, it could be split decisions, or it could be a series of long-term decisions that slightly change them every single time, and then before you know it, it's a huge change as to who they are.
I mean, you can even look at outliers as a benchmark in some situations, because if I mean, if we're looking at like a positive outlier, not like on the other side of the
we're talking about extraordinary people, right? Like we're talking about in an upward trend of, because I feel like society is going in an upward trend right now. It might be slowing down a little bit. It's a little degenerate right now, but regardless, the average is an upward trend of overall global safety, overall more access to resources, overall, even if it's has highs and lows, it's going upwards. People will still have different views. People are gonna feel shit is fucked. People feel it's much better than it actually is, but it's all like about perspective. Even though society is as a whole getting better,
one quick thing on that, when it comes to like evolution of just trajectory of like how humans are going, we think right now that
the weed butler.
I'll take a little,
as you were saying.
I think that you think back to like 200 years ago and you're like, thank you. You think
yo, this shit smells so fucking good. I'm gonna keep doing this combination, I swear. That rosemary and peppermint is sick. As you were saying.
We think like 200 years ago, how the fuck did people live? I know when I was a kid, I was like, how were kids satisfied with playing with a stick and a circle? They would hit like a circle with a stick or whatever the fuck. Yeah. The crazy thing about how they lived back then, but that's us right now, because in 100 years, people are gonna be like, what the fuck?
What the fuck you mean? You had to blow in a cartridge? What do you mean you had to blow in a cartridge because the game didn't work? What are you, grandpa? That's how they gonna look at us.
For real, dude. We're already living in that because nobody's buying discs anymore. But
it's crazy that people who were born after 9/11 are able to be adults. Like they're like legally adults.
Yeah, and we still live in that fear in a way.
People who don't know 9/11, it's just like it's history.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
There are people who don't even know what the Holocaust was. One of my cousins not only didn't know who Osama bin Laden is, or I mean, she's my age too. Yeah. She doesn't know who Osama bin Laden is. I don't know who
Osama lived and died before she was born. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
Wait, how old is she?
She's my age.
Okay. I'm about to say.
Well, that's what makes it worse.
She's just not informed.
She thought that Florida was in Texas, because she lives in Texas. Those Texans are a different breed. She
thought Florida was in Texas. How vast do you have to think Texas is to believe that? But Texas has land. World. Texas has land. Isn't that the biggest state by far?
Oh, yeah.
Like in terms of just square footage?
Listen, I come from Rhode Island, right? You can drive that whole state in 45 minutes.
Shit.
I did a 6, 7, 8 hour road trip in Texas, and I didn't even make it like a 10th of the way across the state,
Damn.
It blows my mind. But I remember what I was going to say about Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
Going all the way back there.
Yeah, back to Ricky Rubin.
Back to Ricky Rubin. And him saying that, he's like, oh, I don't know shit, right? Yes. I think that Rick Rubin is the epitome of a producer, because I think there's like a big misconception with, and for better or for worse, like it makes sense in some cases, a big misconception on what a producer is.
You said a beat maker earlier. I don't want to cut you off, but you said, yes. I was gonna mention it. I was like, let me just let it rock. But when you said, yeah, more of a beat maker, I was like, okay, he understands the distinction.
A producer doesn't need to touch any musical instrument, doesn't need to touch any DAW, whatever, and they can still be considered a producer because maybe
they're dictating.
Yeah,
they may not need to be the hands.
They're the composer.
Yeah,
right. They're not making the music, but they're making the music sing or whatever.
I mean, they're making the music, but they're using other people as their hands to make the music.
Exactly.
They're not, you know what I mean? They're making it, but they're not physically.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why I said I'm not a producer, because I'm just trying to, make beats or whatever. And
You're not trying to. You're making beats.
Shit. You got me again on that. No D's.
We got like 4 T push-ups.
14 was that?
4D.
4D?
Yeah, 4D.
4D?
40.
40. All right, I'm back on the D's.
Was it 3 times or 4?
I don't know. I'll do 40.
Yeah, we'll do 40. We'll do them at the end. We'll do them at the end. I want to make that a trend. Yo, that would be hard.
That would be funny.
The combo is like if try is said, like we just gotta bang them out at the end.
Yeah,
that would be fun. All right, bet. We can try that out. But yeah. Fuck. I said try.
Oh, all right. Now you're racking them up.
50. I'll do 50. Yeah.
But yeah. I think that Rick Rubin is kind of making that distinction, but discrediting himself while doing it. And then you have people like DJ Khaled, who I can probably guarantee he just makes phone calls and calls himself a producer. He doesn't care what beat he gets Jay-Z to spit over. He just gets the guy to make a fire beat that he's going to put Jay-Z on regardless.
Yeah. I feel that 100%. You're right. It's like that, yeah.
Did you see the video of, it was like probably at least 2 years ago at this point, but Khaled put a video of him making a beat and everybody flamed him for it.
Oh, because he wasn't doing shit, really.
I think one of the videos, the fucking MPC was off. I'm almost certain it was either off or he just like had all the lights off and he was using it with a DAW. But why would you do that? Why would you
bullshitting?
Yeah,
he was just like, me make content.
Yeah,
just let me look like I'm working.
Exactly.
I mean, just, hey guys, it's me.
Yeah,
it's like.
And then there was another one
better
where the machine was on this time, but he lets it play. He already has a sample chopped. He has everything in there except the snare. So he's just playing the snare on everything else that's recorded. And it's like, as long as I know that you made everything else, that's fire. But we
don't have the context. You're just showing us.
Yeah, you're just laying snares on 2s and 4s, and that's all you're doing.
The beat's already done.
Yeah. He's like, nah, it's the finishing touch.
But to play devil's advocate, let's say if in that process, up until that point, he was just dictating. He was like, all right, yo, take a video of me playing something now.
Yeah, I mean, that could be it.
But is that likely?
But I don't think so.
But is that likely?
Is that
likely? Yeah, I don't
know.
Yeah. That's funny as hell, though. But that's the difference between a beat maker and a producer, for sure. For me, I get that Rick Rubin mentality because he understands that we're connected to a source. Like, I've always believed that. And this is why I want to meet him one day. I think we would vibe. But, yeah. Basically, I've always believed that we come from a creative source in terms of our thinking. That's why if somebody has an idea and they don't execute on it, somebody else does it.
Yeah.
How many times have you had an idea where you're like, fuck, somebody did it?
Yeah.
And you thought about it like, I don't know, years ago, months ago.
Or I have a new idea. I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is great. But then I find out somebody did that 10 years ago and I'd never heard of it before.
Exactly.
You know? Or what's even worse
Yeah.
is you have an idea. Like, so I wrote a script.
Yeah.
For a horror movie back in college. Mm-hmm. And I really loved the idea. Super into it. And then I ended up rewatching my favorite horror movie. And that I had watched like probably a year before I wrote the script.
Yeah.
And I rewatched the horror movie.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where the main character is in like group therapy or whatever. Whoa. And she tells a story about her like stepbrother or whatever. And I'm like, holy shit, my entire script is about the story that she told in the group therapy, and it just never occurred to me how much that one movie inspired me to write my own shit.
Wow.
And I got really discouraged because I was like, man, I put so much work into the script already. I really liked it. I thought it had really good beats and like plot points, and I was really happy with it. But then when I found out that
it exists,
it essentially had been done before, I got discouraged until you realize that everything's already been done. And
you got to do it the way you want us to do it.
Yeah.
Don't use them as a bias.
Yeah.
But this goes back to that creative source. It's all from the creative source. We all have one. To me, I mean, I'm not sure how, because I haven't read his book or anything yet. I've seen a couple of things of his him on different podcasts, and that's when I realized that we share similar beliefs. But like, because we're connected as a humanity, we're more alike than we are similar. Like every person has like 98, 99% fucking similarity, and then the other shit is just lineage and all that kind of stuff. That last couple percent or 1%. So, with that being said, it's not such a far leap to know that we're gonna think similar things. And humans are very cyclical beings. Like if you look at us in the scope of history, there's times of crisis, there are times of fucking peace, there are times of more crisis and peace and overcoming shit and just growth overall. It's just retro shit.
History repeats
trends
itself.
And fashion, like everything is just a repeat. Yeah, we get newer things and shit is different in how the world is, but it's the same kind of actions from similar types of humans all the time. Like we have this creative source.
What do you think is the breakthrough? What do you think is the line in the sand? What is the one thing in essence that is gonna let us make that breakthrough where we stop repeating things in a bad way? Because if we're like bound to repeat stuff over and over, there's gonna be instances where that repeat is worse than one of the other ones. Like one cycle is not always gonna be better. So what is gonna make us get rid of those vices, get rid of like the shit that's dragging us down, and we truly only move forward in the most positive ways as like I guess as a society in whole?
I feel that the way to have no vices would be, it would require us to have beneficial terms on all fronts, because the thing is, I agree with you on the next cycles potentially being more dangerous than previous cycles, because we can use the example of nuclear weapons and hydrogen bombs. 300 years ago, if there was times of war, it's like, okay, you got some projectile weapons. This is different. Yeah. This can irrevocably alter places, like in mass, and poison people and wipe people off in an instant, like the way radars are and shit like that. It's insane. And then AI and machine learning within the like armed forces and military expenditure of each country now is getting crazier, especially with China and the US and Russia. Like China's getting lit with their AI.
So I'm putting the tinfoil hat back on.
Yeah.
I think we're going to war in the next 3 years.
3 years? With who? How? How's the war play out in your head? Tell me.
In my head, I think it's probably going to be Russia first. And
so it was right now, March 12th, 2023? What is it?
March 14th?
I'm true. Yeah, March 14th, 2020. Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 as of us filming this.
I think by 2025, 2026, I think we will be at war with Russia probably first, and then China by proxy.
Yeah.
Instead of China, then Russia. But
Damn.
I just feel like there's so much more like war propaganda coming out than there has been. Like it really only started a couple months ago.
So I think about that bullshit war balloon, like the Chinese spy balloon. Like what?
That's definitely not the first one, you know. But nobody wanted to like put it in the news or whatever. So
I think that shit was cap. I don't even think it was a Chinese spy balloon.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean,
that shit is slow. How?
Yeah.
How's it gonna just float over and no radar is gonna say shit?
Yeah, it is a stupid idea, but who knows? Maybe countries have kind of like an agreement where they're all sending those out and nobody shoots each other's down.
I don't think the U.S. would accept that.
Well, I think we have been. That's why we took so long to shoot it down. We didn't want to shoot it down. Like we let it up. We let it stay there for like a week. You know.
But a spy balloon, like a balloon from China, like imagine North Korea, like I can't imagine us allowing a North Korean balloon to pull up on us.
Are you saying that China or North Korea we wouldn't let fly? Or
I don't think we would allow one of their like ships to pull up on us on this like, because it's like we got to think about the ocean, right? Well, they're coming across with the Pacific Ocean if it's from China. Either way, Pacific, or even if they went the long way and brought some shit through the Atlantic Ocean, like something just pulling up from the ocean.
Yeah.
I don't think the U.S. is gonna let that shit rock. And then it was like hovering over like what state was it?
Montana.
That shit is in the middle of the U.S. Montana. That's crazy. It's like been floating over the U.S.
Well, that's why
hours.
I'm saying. Yeah, it was up there for a week, I think, before they shot it down. So there was reason to not shoot it down. I think it was probably because it was maybe not unprecedented to shoot it down, but probably like an unspoken agreement against countries, because then everybody would start shooting each other's down. I bet that if China had spy balloons, we probably have spy balloons. I feel like we just use satellites. I mean, I don't know. Like we didn't even use that shit during the Cuba.
I'm thinking, what is the balloon doing? Like,
yeah, it's inefficient as fuck.
I feel like that shit was like a means to accelerate war. That's what I think it is. I think it's actually like a means to just, oh, look at this Chinese blah 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 to stage it, because it wouldn't be the first time that the U.S. proposed to Americans the idea that these other people are bad, so this justifies this bad action we're about to take.
Well, that's our history. that's
history repeating itself.
We did it with Hawaii in the 1920s.
Yeah.
And then
we did this shit to Japan. It's like, yo, they violated, so we're going to violate. It's like, no, you test out experimental lethal weapons. Crazy.
Yes, dude.
Twice. And
then you think that when we like rebuilt Japan after the war, you think we weren't like pulling strings while we were doing it?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
It wasn't altruism. You know?
I don't know. It was the U.S. finessing.
Yeah. But just today, I think it was today. It was either today or yesterday. There was reports on a Russian fighter jet colliding with an unmanned U.S. drone, and as a result, the drone crashed into the ocean and it's unrecoverable. I guess what happened was, I think it was kind of like a not like a show of strength, but kind of like Russia like fucking with the U.S. drone.
And them showing like, oh,
be like, we're fucking with you, right?
Yeah, I see you.
But the pilot, I guess they called him reckless and all that shit, whatever. The pilot clipped the propeller of the drone with the jet body, and that's what caused. So they didn't shoot at it; they literally like
collided,
dinked in air, and then it's like propeller got fucked or whatever. But
did he live?
Who? It was a drone, or the pilot. I think the Russian jet didn't even go down.
Oh,
from what I heard.
Okay. Damn.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it was probably like really it had to have been like really precise maneuvering.
That sounds like a movie. I feel like maybe they had. I don't know. That's crazy.
Well, that's another thing is
I don't know how that shit works at high speeds.
It's being used as propaganda regardless.
Yeah.
Right. So I wouldn't doubt it if it was real or fake or whatever. But
I feel like it could be either. I don't want to be like, because the U.S. has a fucked up history, but the U.S. has also done a lot of crazy shit in a good and bad way. But a lot of bad ways.
All bad. I think it's all bad. Like, when have we ever truly helped besides getting involved in World War II?
I mean, okay, I feel like we would have to add another filter to that, and that would also be to help without a hidden agenda. When have we ever helped without some kind of hidden agenda?
And that's why
I don't know.
That's why we never end up helping, is because we're not really there to help, so we fuck everything up worse than it was before.
But we also have to look at it this way too: is help with a bad motive not help?
No, it's not help. because so look at it this way, right? Like what if like movie terms, like you send Arnold into like a nuclear reactor to get like a piece of information, and while he's in there he accidentally hits the self-destruct button, and when the main character's like, what'd you just do? You just hit that by accident. He goes, I don't care, I got what I came for, I'm out of here, and then he leaves it to blow up, you know. So I think it's not really helping because... So
let me give you an example then. What if for countries like, I don't know, where the U.S. would pull up, take what they want, but have like a mutually beneficial kind of relationship? What about situations like that? For example, Colombia, or with like Mexico. Let's say Colombia. Mexico's different.
Yeah.
When the U.S. was funneling bread and like helping fund the Colombian war. What about like that?
Well, I feel like that their usual goal there is to put a puppet leader or like a U.S. backed person there. But
eventually one of the sides wins, which means, because this is accelerating the W.
Right.
It's biased, but it's accelerating the W, which is going to minimize the deaths. Because, you know, in third world countries, the longer the war goes on, the more crazy it gets.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're going to fund a side. You're going to give us like drugs. We'll distribute this to the people. Boom.
The problem is that, like, sure, I think there's a case there to say that is beneficial in nature, it's helpful in nature, right?
But it's fucked.
But it's still fucked because you're still...
But it's still helping.
Right.
Because the people who... We also have to look at it like this way. The people who would have died if the war that happened in this proposed country, let's say outside of Colombia, let's say outside the U.S., but in a relationship such, that's... You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, it's helping, but it's still evil.
And then
it's still ill intent.
Like a more gray, because I'm assuming the leader in Colombia at the time probably deserved to be overthrown.
Yeah, or if there's like, let's just say, because this happens with many other countries, let's just say in this country, it could be the leader that needs to be overthrown or a militia that's trying to overthrow a leader, and you just pick a side.
So the more fucked up thing, which is much less gray, way more black and white, is Hawaii. I think it was Wilson. And basically created an insurrection in Hawaii so that way the U.S. He basically like
has something to fight,
drummed up tension so that the native Hawaiians would revolted against their queen. I think it was a queen.
Yeah.
And the U.S. was like, oh, what's going on over here, guys? We didn't know this was going on. We're all about freedom. You guys want some help overthrowing your queen? They overthrow them. They're obviously very happy with the U.S., so then they're let the U.S. put the pineapple factories in Hawaii, and that's how like the Roaring '20s were funded, because not all.
That's
of it,
how the Roaring '20s, or
like
a big part.
The pineapple industry was the most profitable industry during that time. Like it made billionaires out of fucking Dole. Like Dole was the biggest company that came out of that. But, you know, they overthrew an entirely stable... Like, it wasn't even, like, like, it's not like...
They really started drama.
Yeah, they started shit, you know? They were the ones who threw the glass bottle in the bar, you know? And
that's sick, though. But I can see the U.S. doing that.
Yeah. That's... So like, yeah, man, freedom. Like, that's what we do. Like, but the other fucked up thing, you gotta watch a documentary called The Act of Killing.
I've seen it. It's on Netflix. Is it?
Probably. It's on
The Act of Killing. I've seen like the thumbnail, I think.
It's about, well, it takes place in the 2010s, but it's a story about what happened in the 1960s when there was a civil war. I think it was a civil war. It was, well, it was kind of like the Rwandan genocide. It was basically a genocide of Chinese people in Cambodia that was based on fear of communism, and the U.S. drummed up fear of communism in the Cambodians so that way they would kill all the communists, and they just assumed anybody who was Chinese was communist, right?
Shit. It's not on Netflix.
It's definitely on Amazon Prime.
If you want to
watch that. Cool. And there's like a extended version that you should watch because it's got some like really powerful extra scenes in there.
Word.
But yeah, they genocided the Chinese on the premise of communism, and then it shows it in the movie. There are publications from the U.S. in the 60s while this is happening, and they're praising the Cambodians for putting down communist insurrections. So they're telling everybody in America, they're telling the constituency, look at Cambodia as our ally. They're getting rid of the communist and Cambodia while we're getting ready to stop the spread of, like, you know, domino theory, like the spread of communism in like Vietnam or all this shit. So like, oh, they're doing the job for us. Great. Oh, they just killed these many insurrections this week. Oh, they're killing it. And then in reality, they're just going door to door, macheteing women and children. And you have senators and House representatives publicly condoning it.
And that's in the act of killing?
That is the only thing they have of that is they show like newspaper clips, just like headlines and like little bits. The movie itself follows a group of, so the people who were killing the communists were actually, they overthrew the government, and they were a paramilitary group. Yeah. And that's why they were funded by the U.S. and given weapons by the U.S. to overthrow the government so they could carry out this genocide. And this is, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure this is how it went down. So the movie follows retired members of the paramilitary group who did the killings. And the movie is about the... Are some of them still alive?
Oh, yeah. You said this was in the 60s, so these are old men.
Yeah, they're just old guys.
Oh, shit.
And they're in the... And it's so surreal because it's a documentary about these killers creating a propaganda movie to... I forgot about that aspect of it. The movie is about them making a propaganda film to show kids in school that what they did in the genocide was like good. So everybody in the movie for the whole time thinks that what they did was good, and they're like reenacting like killings that they actually did for this propaganda film. Wow. And they're dressing up as like Godfather gangsters because they like idolize that shit too. Yeah. And the guy who's filming it is the only guy who knows that he's in a room full of fucking sadistic monsters. And he finally gets, and he makes this guy like the crux of the movie. Yeah. He finally gets one guy to realize how fucked up the things that they did were.
That sounds fucking sick.
It is such... I didn't mean to go off on a tangent
No, because as you were telling me about it, I'm literally... My freaking Amazon Prime was offloaded. So I redid it, re-signed in, and right now, boom, it's on my watch list.
There you go. You gotta... It's heavy, but it's good.
No, I like deep shit. I don't like... I mean, light stuff is cool here and there, but I like substance to what I'm watching.
Sure. Yeah.
Like when it gets crazy.
I gave that spiel to a guy that I work with who he was like, I was like, oh yeah, I really like watching documentaries, and I took that cue to be like, my favorite documentary is called...
One of the greatest documentaries ever made.
I would agree.
That's how it's described.
It is insanity.
That's sick. I have it saved. I'm gonna watch that shit. Thank you for putting me on.
No problem.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's just another testament of what the U.S. just doesn't care about, and then they lie. They lie to us about it too.
They gaslight us to fight each other.
Yeah.
To keep us focused on the distraction of each other, opposed to putting our brains together and using mass critical thinking and saying, hold the fuck up. If we're talking people versus state, the people are unified now. We can now force positive change for the state. Yep. But if we're all fighting for different things amongst each other as people, we're not going to be unified in what we're fighting the state for, because the state, if we're talking about the land of the free, the state, it would be the strongest opponent. That's the final boss. We need to band together to beat the final boss.
Yep.
Because we're not going to just beat it solo dolo. You don't have enough strength.
Yep.
So it's kind of like that.
I mean, all right, tinfoil hats back on. We're talking about revolution, right?
Yes.
In a way. Well,
we're in a digital revolution.
A what?
We're in a digital revolution. It's happening. Cryptocurrency proposed it.
Yeah.
Like all these different things for security and anonymity, the Onion, Tor browsers, all this shit is challenging the status quo. OpenAI and ChatGPT, this is all proposition because it's free. So there's a paid version, but it's fucking free.
Yeah.
And it's just pointing to the direction of people unify.
And
people stop running on the fucking wheel. Like, find purpose. These tools are now automated. The useless jobs are out of the water. That's what we're gonna go to, and it's either gonna be universal income or it's gonna have to be shit is way cheaper and people have other ways to get money. It's gonna have to be something because AI is gonna eliminate the game, the rat race.
I think people are gonna be funneled down tubes where it's like you have to be this or this because there's no room to be anything else. Like if we have
this is what you do for money.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think like most people would jump at the opportunity to be trained in like computer technology or engineering or whatever stuff like that. But it's more uniform. But you said something else.
About
come back.
People being unified, people versus the state.
People versus the state.
We have to be unified if we're gonna challenge the state because it's the final boss.
Yeah. I think and the problem is that people are so split right now, and it's crazy because all the shit we just talked about.
Yeah.
All of that gives you perfect, ample amounts of evidence to really question things, but you're not allowed to question anything. In the court of public opinion, at least. Yeah. So that is causing a divide that's gonna make it impossible to really make change because we're fighting each other.
Yeah, we are. And the crazy thing is about fighting each other is that there are some people who would be down to talk about this, but the fact that there's still an overwhelming amount of people who choose to not go there, quote unquote, let's not go there, it's just, it becomes a strange discussion. That can't really even be a discussion in itself because of that discourse already. Just without even saying words to each other, if somebody's already not down to talk about that because they feel like you're going into like just crazy places or like unknown places.
I want to talk about
shit is crazy till it's not crazy.
Exactly, and I think the biggest example right
history
now.
History has proven that.
Yeah,
like with crack in the fucking 80s with Reagan, like shit is like, oh, it's a conspiracy.
It would have been.
There's enough data that you're like, oh, hold up.
Yeah,
this is like a thing. Oops.
It was crack cocaine. There was shit during Vietnam where generals wanted to blow up a passenger plane so that way we had a reason to invade Cuba.
Yeah, do you think 9/11 was rigged, was fixed?
Was that?
Do you think 9/11 was an inside job?
I don't think so. I think that what ends up happening with these kind of situations is the U.S. had to know, right? The U.S. definitely knew it was going to happen. They already knew Osama bin Laden was a threat and he was planning something that's proven. We don't know what we knew.
I feel like they were a sacrifice to seize security.
Yeah.
That's what I think it was. I'm not sure if it was an inside job, but
no, they just let it happen.
Yeah.
They just let it happen. And
but wouldn't that be considered an inside job too? If we knew about it and we had an operation to allow it to happen, that's still an operation because you still need a plan of action for what happens after. I guess it was a
cover up. I guess like
a cover up is a little different though. Cover up would be like to hush things that have happened.
Well, I think the biggest problem would have been hushing because you have people who are gathering this information for you.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be the ones to ask, why didn't we do something when we knew about this?
Yeah. This is true.
I really don't think, I'm not putting it out of the realm of possibility because I'm a big believer in 1984. And like the ending of 1984 is you find out that the nation is bombing itself to justify war with another country, right? I totally believe it's possible. I think in the case of 9/11, I really think it was just an evil choice to let Americans die so that way we could go rape the Middle East. And I think that there were probably other little things that were done to really capitalize on it.
We needed a reason, and I think that was the reason, and it was calculated of what to do after.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I think, I'm going to look this up. I think his name is Donald Rumsford. I think he was the Secretary of Defense during 9/11. And I believe he addressed Congress saying we cannot account for $2.3 trillion. It might have been part of the defense budget, or it might have just been part of like the overall federal budget. But we don't know where $2.3 trillion went, and that was like 20 years ago. So that's
ridiculous.
That's a lot of
fucking
money. That to just say we can't account for it. We don't know where it went.
You can't do that when you have billions of people paying taxes. You can't do shit like that. It's like, what do you mean you don't know where the money is?
And guess what department or rather what building they were figuring out,
God,
or where they were, they were
funneling the money to.
not funneling the money, but keeping records.
What?
They kept records at the Pentagon, and that's where one of the fucking planes hit. You know, so it's just like crazy, like little stuff like that.
That's sus.
Where it's like sus. I don't think the government sent a plane in there, but I think they were like, well, that's just fucking perfect. You know, like.
I don't know. I truthfully don't know because I feel like we only know what we've seen, and I think we've only scratched the surface of corruption in our government. We're talking about connections, and we're talking about people pledging loyalty to shit.
Yeah.
So we have elements of gangs, because when you're, I don't know, in the armed forces, or you're in the CIA or in the FBI, that's a gang.
Yeah.
That's a gang. You're gonna do what your superior tells you.
And you're in it for life.
You're in it for life.
Yeah.
Or presidentialship, politicians, you're in a gang. So you're talking about big gang calling the shots of one of the most powerful countries on the planet, and money, lots of money.
Yeah.
It's a recipe for some shit that we just don't know about. That'll stay hush hush.
For sure.
Like the declassified shit that we just won't know because
and it's
not in the public ear. There's no journalist who's even touched that.
And it's like, oh, this is a threat to national security.
Yeah, it's like unknown unknowns.
I'm
pretty sure there are a lot of unknown unknowns that we just are unaware of.
For sure.
It's crazy. We're just going off of what people who've gotten the ability to tip their toe into the other side have seen.
Yeah.
Imagine just sitting there on the other side of what's there. I feel like that's why a lot of people in America fuck with people like Trump.
Yeah.
Because he proposes the idea of, hey, everything you think we're doing, we're actually doing.
Yeah.
And it kind of feeds people's sense of,
so,
oh, I'm not crazy.
You know Michael Moore?
Michael Moore, this filmmaker?
Yeah.
He's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Homie Noah recommended Michael Moore to me.
Who did?
Noah, when I was doing like the voting documentary series.
Oh yeah.
He had recommended Michael Moore. He covers some shit.
Yes,
he
dude.
uncovers stuff.
He got this is a little off the beaten path, but he got kidnapped by Somali pirates for a couple of years.
What?
And he was tortured, and like he watched people getting tortured while he was being held hostage, and finally whoever they were actually communicating with his mother. His mother was, I guess, doing the negotiating with the pirates. So however much money they released him, he was fine. But
they gave him the money.
They gave him the money. They gave the pirates the money. Michael Moore had a great quote during the 2016 election.
Yeah.
And I think he was like moderating a debate, not like an official debate, but like whatever the hell wherever it was taking place, he was moderating it, and he said, Donald Trump is the Molotov cocktail that the constituency is throwing into the White House. And that is like the perfect statement, because
he's burning shit down. He's like,
the only reason people voted for Trump is because
it wasn't Hillary.
I think it wasn't Hillary, but I think the reason that people who hated Hillary, the reason they hated Hillary was because
she was fake.
She was fake, just like all the politicians they had known before her.
Yeah.
They're like, she's gonna say one thing, and obviously this is like basic politics, but she's gonna say one thing and do something else.
He was like, he just said what he just didn't give a fuck, and it was like, this guy doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And it just, the thing is, I remember me and my parents were talking about this, and I remember we were driving up to Canada around the time of them going at it. And I remember my parents saying, oh yeah, but the Democrats are going to win. And I'm like, nah, I think Trump is going to win.
Yeah.
Just hearing the arguments and hearing how it was going down as to how he was getting his publicity versus her. And she was fucking up and shit. I'm like, nah, I think he's going to win. And people thought I was crazy until he won. And I'm like, I told you he was going to win.
I mean, we should have known he was going to win as soon as he made it to the primary.
Yo, he flew through shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I feel like part of it too is because there was no other candidate like that. The system hasn't prepared itself for somebody like him. That's why I knew he was gonna win.
Yeah.
He's funding his own shit.
He was the outlier.
He was the outlier. He's funding his own shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't need anybody's opinions and then being skewed and I'll give you $10 million for your campaign, but you gotta do this for me. He was like, nah, I'm just gonna do what I want. Fuck you.
But I think he still was being controlled by people because
for sure. But I think he was made a shit ton. I think he made much more than other politicians made in that.
Sure.
He made stupid money. He had to have been.
But I think that he was probably already in debt to a lot of people before he became president, because I mean, I know people abuse it, but he filed for bankruptcy a lot of times.
But that's also a finesse.
Right. So it's possible.
That's a finesse, because if you're bankrupt, you don't have to pay certain shit.
Right.
Because you're bankrupt.
So you just make money disappear just to...
It's like there's no money.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it.
I filed bankruptcy.
I bought a lot of steak dinners. It's all gone.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's one way.
Yeah, but he it's possible that he did not have certain people like whispering in his ear. It's possible he did have certain people whispering in his ear, but it was
that's crazy pressure to be a president.
Yeah, I would like to be a politician to change the world, but it's just not possible. Like,
I feel have hope, because personally I want to get into politics too, but I feel that by the time we're of like presidential age, is like what, 35 or something like that. By the time we're of presidential age, I think that there will at least start to be a shift in how politics works in this country, and for newer ideas, like people like AOC and all these other, the ideas are up that are more progressive, but there are also ideas that just help people overall, and they're kind of bipartisan. There's certain new ideas being proposed, and old ideas that have been proposed getting resurfaced and kind of re-energized with like a newer voting pool.
We just need to stay functional until that happens.
Yeah, we need to just not blow up. We need to not self-detonate or get detonated from somebody else in the meantime. But I think it's coming though. Like, the younger voters make up a lot of the population, and
they gotta vote though first.
Yeah, the whole thing of what me and Noah did on the series was Young Votes Run America. Yeah, but it's like empowering younger people to know that if you're above 18, your shit is on point. You were born here, you're on point. You need to do something,
and that's why controlling media is so important.
Because if you control media, you tell people what to think, and if you tell people what to think, you're indirectly controlling their vote.
Yeah, you're already whispering into the iPad baby's ear when he's watching Coco Melon and a Biden campaign ad comes on or whatever.
It's like people are setting these neural connections from young. Yeah, and that's sick because it's like parasitic. It's really parasitic. It's leeching and then growing like a fucking parasite with the host.
It's a goddamn tumor. Cut it out.
It's a tumor. That's what this media shit is. I feel like people need to go back to. So this is the way I feel. We're hyper connected right now in society, right? Because we're using these devices. I think once we get localized machines, because it's gonna happen. I remember when I was a kid, I was thinking about like having like video shit on watches, and my friends were like, "You're fucking crazy," and then fucking happened. You know what I mean? I think this is coming soon. We'll be able to have these localized kind of super intelligent like robots that are gear for us around the crib. And that will kind of take us away from being always connected to the network of everybody else. Because we'll have all the machine in the physical form. All that, all of the ability that we have from connecting online into this physical device. And I think that'll be how we reconnect to being more like localized opposed to being forever in the web. Because a physical being will take that role for us.
Yeah. I think that there's a very fine line between advancing so much that it causes our destruction versus solving everything in the snap of a finger.
Facts. There is a very big fucking difference with that shit.
Yeah, do we want to wrap this up?
Hell yeah. Let's wrap this shit up and get some food and whatnot. I also got to show you those new songs.
All right.
Yeah, so this is going to be what, episode 9?
I thought you said 8 before or 9.
Did I say 8?
I don't know.
7, 8. No, this is 9. If I said episode 8 before, I fucked up. It's actually episode 9. Episode 7 dropped. That was with videos. Those were Music Steve. Episode 8 was Mickey Finance. This is episode 9. Yeah, this is fire.
Hell yeah. 3 and 9.
3 and 9. Oh, divisible by 3. Yeah. Let's go.
In the prime numbers.
Yo, this is 1166 podcast. We are episode 9, bro. Steve, you want to tell these people any handles, any new upcoming things with you, like anything at all?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always working on something new. You can catch it at my name's Steven Petrone 815 at Instagram. That's what I primarily use. Steven with a PH and Petrone's Petrone, not like the tequila. So that's what we're running with.
Perfect. Yo, let's map this shit out, make some music, let's get creative. We go check in with y'all later, people.
Of course.